Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet.
Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into our time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Warning, this podcast is going to be long if you haven't already figured it out. We've got an episode of Quiet Please, Ernest Chappell, the thing on the Forble Board, a spooky one. An episode of Wuthering Heights, James Mason, Dorothy, McGuire from 1951 on the Screen Directors Playhouse. Also, Have Gun Will Travel, John Dehner from 1959, and Gunsmoke from 1954. And we'll have an episode of The Couple Next Door. That's all straight ahead on this Saturday, 9th day of August, 221st day of the year, and we have 144 days left. Back in 1854, Henry David Thoreau's Walden, recounting his experiment in solitary life on the shores of Walden Pond, was published. It was on this date in 1930. Betty Boop premiered in her first cartoon, The Dizzy Dishes.
Come inside, big boy. Everyone, how do you do? The cook in the kitchen and the Duchess too. The dormouse and the teapot and the Mad Hatter too. How do you do? Ooh, everyone, no matter who. The folks over 80 on the piano too. The walrus and the lobsters and the nice oysters who say, how are you? Ooh, there are lots of special people in this place, I. But I hope you'll treat me the same as any other kind. Oh, you and you and you and you, the king in the palace and the princess too, the turtle in the water and the lion in the zoo. How do you? Poop poop ba-doo poop.
Little bit of Betty Boop there, boop boop be doop. Betty Boop premiering on this date in 1930, 95 years ago. Jesse Owens became the first American to win 4 gold medals in one Olympic on this date in 1936.
I'm very proud to have won. Wonderful competition here, a wonderful stadium, and a wonderful crowd. And the people here in Germany have been very nice to me, and I'm very glad to display my talent here.
Owens, a black man, saw his accomplishments go unrecognized by Adolf Hitler, the leader of Germany at the time, who claimed black people were members of an inferior race. The U.S. Forest Service and the Wartime Advertising Council on this date in 1944 released posters featuring Smokey Bear, not Smokey the Bear, Smokey Bear, for the first time.
Remember, only you can prevent forest fires.
You know, on our local show, we discussed the fact that for a period of time, the Forest Service had an exclusive zip code for Smokey Bear. They did. So you could contact Smokey directly. Well, you know. But, Forest Service Smokey Bear came out on the first time on this date in 1944, 81 years ago. 80 years ago today, the U.S. exploded an atomic bomb over Nagasaki, killing an estimated 74,000 people. Leonard Cheshire watched the explosion as an observer for Britain's Royal Air Force.
We looked out towards the target and saw a vast ball of fire. It was about 2,000 feet in the air and half a mile in diameter.
3 days earlier, the U.S. dropped an atomic bomb on Hiroshima in an attempt to bring World War II to an end. As you will hear tomorrow, we will release the first of several long podcasts of shows during the daytime from August 10th, 1945, 80 years ago. The rumor that was coming was that Japan had mostly agreed to all of the terms of the Potsdam Conference for surrender. but they had a couple of sticking points. So there were still negotiations. Americans knew D-Day was coming. They just didn't know exactly when. 1965, 60 years ago today, Singapore proclaimed its independence from Malaysia. In 1974, Vice President Gerald Ford sworn in as president following Nixon's resignation.
My fellow Americans, our long national nightmare is over. Our Constitution works. Our great republic is a government of laws and not of men.
Meanwhile, on his way out of Washington, President Nixon offered these words of wisdom.
Always remember, others may hate you, but those who hate you don't win unless you hate them. And then you destroy yourself.
Nixon would have more to say when he and David Frost would sit down, but last words he said, and it's not hard to remember. President Nixon on this date, his last day in office, 1974.
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
Good evening, everyone. We begin tonight.
Peter Jennings hosted his first broadcast of ABC's World News Tonight as sole anchor on this date in 1983. The Canadian would become a naturalized American citizen in 2003 and would anchor the news until shortly before his death of throat cancer on August 7, 2005 at the age of 67. I have talked about this previously. If you go back, and I suggest those of you who are, like I am, history freaks, news freaks, go onto YouTube and type ABC Kennedy assassination in the search box. Our friend David Monpin has video coverage of what aired over the ABC television network, about 3 or 4 hours worth. And this will tell you ABC was a distant third to CBS and NBC as far as news coverage. Even though they probably had the best connections into Dallas at the time, because they were with WFAA television, that was their local affiliate there, and their people, where their studios were right off the path that the president took that day. And so they saw what was going on. They were right there. And so when ABC could patch through to WFAA, they were great. But ABC in New York was in such horrible condition, they did not even have a live studio. If you look at some of this, they're building a television studio out on camera. They are building out a television studio on camera. The Kennedy assassination was a touch point in the change of television news. And so many things got changed after, World War II was a touch point which brought radio journalism of age. And the same thing happened with television news. The whole Kennedy assassination brought television news of age in 1963. And 20 years later, Peter Jennings became a solid news anchor. And until his passing, he was probably one of the better news anchors at the time. Because Walter Cronkite, as I recall, had they had turned over the reins to Dan Rather over at CBS. Interesting news times. I get off on tangents, and today I don't have a lot of time to go off on tangents, so let me get going here. It was on this date in 2014. An 18-year-old African-American man in Ferguson, Missouri, Michael Brown, shot and killed by a Ferguson police officer after reportedly assaulting the officer and attempting to steal his weapon. Now, his mother, Leslie McSpadden, spoke angrily the next day.
You took my son away from me. You know how hard it was for me to get him to stay in school and graduate? You know how many black men graduate? Not many.
And I get why his mom was mad. son got killed. He did a lot of things. She didn't know he had done some very, very bad things in his time. And it didn't help that the news media showed pictures of him when he was 16, 17 years old, before he had evolved into somebody who was actually had some things that were not going very good in his life. And like I said, they said he was attempting to steal the officer's weapon and had reportedly assaulted the officer. Now, there were protests and unrest in the city. Did Michael Brown deserve to die? No. Michael Brown should have behaved himself. But nobody deserves to die in that sort of manner. Those passing away on this date in history of note: actor-director Gregory Hines, Bernie Mac, funny man, and a football player, sportscaster, actor, and most importantly, the wife of Cathy Gifford, Frank Gifford, passing away on this date in history. Now, birthdays today include boxer Ken Norton and the wonderful singer Whitney Houston, all born on this date in history. They have gone on to their reward.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
From Mask and Tombstone, Sam Elliott, 81 years old today. Actress Melanie Griffith is 68.
Tess, will you marry me?
Maybe.
That's an answer.
You want another answer? Ask another girl.
Ooh, from the movie Working Girl with Alec Baldwin, Melanie Griffith, 68 today. Designer Michael Kors is 66. From NBC's Today Show and Dateline NBC, I always called her Hota Kobe, but I got a pronunciation correction. It's Hota Kobe, is 61 today.
This is Today with Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb.
And I still got it wrong. Kotb, okay. It is Kotb. Well, it's spelled K-O-T-B. And I did not think that would be two syllables, but it is Kotb. Okay. Hoda Kotb from NBC, 61 years old today. X-Files Gillian Anderson is 57 today. From The Practice and Grey's Anatomy, Jessica Capshaw, 49. From Amelie, Audrey Totten is 49. From Pitch Perfect, Anna Kendrick, 40 years old. And the WWE's Alexa Bliss, 34 years old. Those just a few of the people celebrating the 9th day of August as their birthday. If this is your birthday...
Hi, we're the 4 freshmen, and we just want to say... Happy birthday to you!
Okay, I got to keep telling myself I can't take time to jabber today. I've got to get going because we've got an extra show here today, and I'll explain why. Well, I'll explain it right now because I've got to tell you. I thought the Screen Directors Playhouse and every listing I had said it was a 30-minute version of the show. I spot-checked the audio on the show, not checking the length of the show, because every listing said that this particular episode of the Screen Directors Playhouse was a 30-minute version. Turns out after we've been talking about it for, a week now, we just found out that the show is an hour. So we're going to run a little long today. So I'll shut up and get to the shows, starting off with probably one of the most renowned versions of Quiet Please, starring Ernest Chappell from 77 years ago, The Thing on the Forble Board, in a moment.
Civil defense is common sense. Hi, this is Tony Bennett. Make sure you're prepared if a nuclear attack ever comes.
Again, massive apologies for the extra long show today that wasn't planned, but we'll get to it right now with Ernest Chappell and the little talked about Quiet Please. 77 years ago, August 9th, 1948, the story of The Thing on the Forble Board.
Mutual Broadcasting System presents Quiet Please, which is written and directed by Willis Cooper and which features Ernest Chappell. Quiet Please for tonight is called The Thing on the Forble Board.
Me, I'm a roughneck. Well, I was a roughneck, 20 years ago. A little too old, too slow now. Besides, I got $1 now. I don't have to be a roughneck, you see. Married, got a nice home. Had to meet my wife. Hey, Mike. Her name's Maxine, but she likes to be called Mike. Mike! I guess she's busy out in the kitchen someplace. Besides, she doesn't hear very well. Shame, too. She's so pretty and everything. Well, you'll meet her. Sit down. I was saying I was a roughneck. Well, no, that doesn't mean exactly what you think it means. A roughneck is an oil field worker, specifically a guy in a drilling crew. Call them roughnecks like you call a section hand on the railroad a gandy dancer, a garage hand a grease monkey. Same time you work around a drilling crew for a while, you're going to be a roughneck in every sense of the word, boy. A derrick floor or a Forble board is no place for a guy with a bow tie. Because when you have to fool around with drilling holes that go farther down the ground than it is from the top of Pike's Peak down to sea level... sure they do. The time I was a roughneck, we'd got this one well down to 7,313 feet. That was a record. But last May, Pure Oil brought one in out in the Natrona Valley in Wyoming at 14,309 feet. That, friend, is almost 3 miles. Quite a hole, that, huh? Sure, I don't think there's an oil man in the world that don't wonder one time or another what's down there, besides rock and oil and gas. Oil that's made out of trees that died 20 million years ago. Oil that's made out of dinosaur bones. Oil that's maybe made out of the flesh and blood of men, maybe, that beat each other to death with a stone axe, ate saber-toothed tiger for lunch. Yeah, you get to wondering. You look at the cores that come up from way down there, and sometimes the little shells, trilobites mostly, that was alive when Manhattan Island, where New York is, was under half a mile of ice. We found something once, me and Billy Grunwald, and something found us. I'll tell you about it. We were down to around 5,400 feet. We'd set casing. We began to get water, so we hadn't stopped drilling and cement off. Well, you see, when water begins to seep in the hole, you pull your drill pipe, then you let down a cementing shoe inside the casing, and you plug up the bottom of the hole, casing and all, with quick-hardening waterproof cement. Then when it's hard, you drill through the cement and go on down, and the cement outside the casing at the bottom keeps the water out. Well, we had the drill pipe all pulled and racked. The cement was setting, see? So we was shut down, waiting for it to harden. We'd been coring just before... Well, you see, a core drill is hollow, and as the bit digs down, it stuffs the drillings up inside it, so when you pull it out, you got a sample of the kind of stuff you're going through. And a geologist can tell a lot from that. So there's nobody around the rig except me that night. The rest of the crew's going into town. I was toasting some pork chops over the forge for my supper. I heard a car pulling up. Look out, it's Billy Grunwald, the geologist, and I give him a hello. Hi, Billy, come and have a pork chop.
Hi, Porky. Where's everybody?
They all went to town. I'm the whole crew.
Yeah, I had 3 blowouts between here and Oxnard.
Yeah, I wondered where you was. Ted said you'd be in here about 3.
Yeah, I would have been, except for my tough luck. Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, hungry?
Starved.
Yeah, I got 7 pork chops. And bread. And some coffee, kind of.
Swell. Hey, I got a bottle in the car.
We're going to have a banquet.
Hey, where's that core? That's what I came up here to look at.
Yeah, back there on the bench. Look at it after supper.
Hey.
What?
Didn't you say you were all alone here?
Uh-huh.
I thought I heard somebody talking.
I don't see anybody. Keep an eye on that pork chop. You won't have any supper.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Here, let me put the coffee on. Like so.
When'd you finish cementing?
This morning. Last tower only made about 10 feet of hole, so Ted shut down before we get flooded out of house and home.
Funny about that water.
How?
Oughtn't to be any at that level, according to my figuring.
Well, there is.
Is it salt?
Sure, right out of the bottom of the ocean.
That's funny. Well, maybe I'll be able to tell something from the core. Yeah, I hope so. The last core I looked at, I'd have sworn we were getting into shale.
Ain't seen none yet from the cuttings.
That's funny.
Here, your pork chop's done. There, take some bread.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, man.
Good, huh? Yeah, put on another. I had 2 already before you come.
Yeah, much obliged. Yeah, you never can tell what's down there. You get it all mapped and plotted out, all the strata. And all you know is what comes out of the hole.
Yeah, I'd like to go down there sometime if I was little enough.
Never get you down a hole.
Yeah, you'd fit. You're skinny.
I'll stay up here and look at the cores, Bud. Where is that one?
Behind you. Over there.
Oh. Well, I'll have a look at it.
Well, why don't you wait till you finish your supper?
I'm just going to look at it. Put on another pork chop for me.
Okay.
Well, I wish those screech owls would keep...
What's the matter?
Hey, wait a minute, Porky.
Well, what...
Listen.
What's eating you?
You know, I'd have sworn there's somebody up there on that Forble Board.
Ah, you're crazy. There's nobody up there.
Getting against those stands of drill pipe.
Ah, they're just rack crooked. One of them slipped. Come on back and eat your pork chop.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Only
what you so jittery about, Billy? Come on, eat your sandwich. Here.
Yeah, well, thanks, Porky. I don't know. I'm just naturally that way, I guess. I'm always scared of the dark.
I'm scared.
Doggone it, I hate to be a baby, but I can't help it.
Scared of the dark? Honest?
Stupid, ain't it?
Oh, I don't know. Everybody's scared of something. Me. Spiders scare the tar out of me. Black widows. Oh. I know how you feel, Billy.
There another light over here?
Yeah. Here.
Ah. Oh. That's better. Hey, listen, Porky. Go out to the car and look in the left-hand door pocket and bring back that bottle, will you? That's what I need.
Okay, kid. Okay. So I picked up a flashlight. I turned around and went outside. I found the car. Then I got the bottle. And the floor of the derrick was all lit up, and when I saw a beam of light suddenly flash up toward the Forble Board, I laughed. Billy Grunwald and his ideas. Sure, I looked up. There wasn't a darn thing up there except the drill pipe racked against the fingerboard. Oh, this Forble Board. Well, you've seen oil derricks or pictures of them. Do you know that little platform that runs around the outside of the derrick about halfway up? Well, that's the Forble Board. Well, you see, drill pipe comes in lengths, and you handle them with several lengths screwed together so as to save time getting them in and out of the hole. 2 lengths is a double, 3 is a triple, 4 is a Forble. When you pull the pipe, you heist it up inside the derrick with a traveling block, which moves up and down from the crown block at the top of the derrick. Then when a Forble pipe is pulled out, it's held in the rotary table. You break the joint with tongs, like a great big Stilton wrench, you see. Snub a cable that's fastened to the handle over the cathead on the drawworks, and that breaks the joint. Then you hold the tongs on the pipe, give the rotary table a few turns to unscrew it. You heist away with the traveling block and swing it over against the fingerboard, lean it against the derrick. The guy up on the Forble Board takes off the traveling block. You do it all over again till you got all the pipe out, you see? Well, there wasn't anybody up on the Forble Board except a screech owl, and it flew away. So Billy turned his light off, and I come on inside. And just as I come up the steps, he let out a yell.
Yay!
What's the matter? What's the matter, Billy?
Hey, come here. Look here.
Well, what's it?
Look, Porky.
Where did you find that?
Now, listen, Porky, I give you my word. That was embedded in the core.
Why, it couldn't be.
I tell you it was. Look where I dug it out. Hey, you know what? That rock there comes from a mile underground. And it's been a mile underground for 1,000,000 years. And look at this.
And I did look. And what he was holding was a gold ring. And it was all carved and filigreed just like jewelry. And there wasn't any kidding about it. It was real. No, wait a minute. Hang on, I ain't done. I poked at the core of rock that looked like a kind of petrified salami or something. And then it was my turn to pretty near jump out of my pants. Because right alongside the place where Billy dug out the ring, there was a mud-covered, but very unmistakable finger. I picked it up, and it was cold, and it was heavy, and it was solid rock. At least it felt like solid rock. And I looked at Billy, and Billy looked at me. He started to rub the mud off this here stone finger. And as he rubbed it, it begun to disappear. No, he could still feel it, he said, but when the mud was gone, neither one of us could see it. And he dropped it to the derrick floor. It went clunk, and we couldn't find it any place. So you know what we done? Well, we took that bottle and we took and finished it, Billy and me. We finished it in one slug apiece, and it was a full pint of bathtub gin. It tasted just like so much well water to me. And then we sat down on the derrick floor and we looked at each other. We didn't say a word. My eyes got heavier and heavier. The last thing I remember was I heard some kind of noise that seemed to be coming up from down on the Forble Board 80 feet above us. I shut my eyes a minute. I guess I went to sleep. And I had awful dreams. Black widow, spiders crawling all over me with gold rings on their legs. Things I could hear, but I couldn't see. Up on the Forble Board. Billy Grunwald climbing up the ladder outside the derrick in the moonlight. Faces looking at me, and I couldn't figure out who they were. Then I was waked up by a horrible scream. A crash alongside me that shook the whole derrick. I opened my eyes to see Billy Grunwald lying on the floor 2 feet away with a broken neck. With a broken neck and his left hand, well, he put the gold ring on the little finger of his left hand, and the way his arms were spread out, his left little finger and the ring were gone. Well, friend, I got out of there. I run down to where Billy had left his car, and I got in. I stepped on the starter. And I couldn't get it to go, and then I remembered after I pretty near run down the battery that Billy had taken a key. I wasn't going up there and go through a dead man's clothes to get it. So I sat there in the car and shivered all by myself till daylight. And then Ted and the crew came. Afterwards, a state cop, and everybody in the world was asking me questions.
Did you and Billy have a fight, Porky?
I told you we didn't, Ted.
But you had been drinking.
We only had that little pint, Ted.
Well, what was he doing up on the Forble Board?
Did you threaten him, and did he run up there to get away from
Listen,
you?
cop, don't be a chump. Billy Grunwald and I were good friends.
Then why'd you push him off the Forble Board?
I didn't, I tell you. I wasn't up there.
Oh, what did he go up there for?
I don't know. I was asleep.
How do you know he was up there?
I didn't say he was. You said so. Besides, how would he break his neck if he didn't fall from way up there?
Well, look, officer, I think it was just another accident. I mean, we haven't got anything on Porky, and personally, I don't believe he did it.
Well, it's mighty mysterious.
So it is. But we got work to do. Now, how about it? That cement's hard down there. I want to start drilling again, and I'm short-handed. Will you let Porky stay here till I run in my pipe again, and, well, then you can take him and ask him questions till you're blue in the face.
Well,
Okay. Let's get rolling. You got steam up, Happy?
I'm all set.
All right. Porky, you go from the Forble Board.
What? Not me, Ted.
Oh, don't be such a boob. There's nobody up there to shove you overboard. And you can put a safety line around you if you want to. And besides, you're getting paid to do what you're told. I've lost too much time already. Come on, get going.
So, okay, I go up on the Forble Board. And you can bet I took a good gander around before I did anything else. Now I couldn't see a thing. So I signaled to the driller to let down the traveling block, and he did. Came sailing down from up above. I was just reaching for it to pick up the first Forble drill pipe. Gave a big jerk, and the cable broke. It dropped and nearly pulled me off the Forble Board. And it landed right on top of Ted. And if you have any idea what a guy looks like after 2 tons of metal land on him from 80 feet up, yeah, you keep your ideas to yourself. Well, that was enough. 2 accidents in a row. The whole crew quit. They wasn't going to wait for a third. And it was Ted's money that was paying off. There wasn't any more, and as far as I know, the abandoned derrick is still there. And that was 20 years ago. Oh, I forgot to tell you something. That traveling block was right in front of my face when it broke loose. It was hanging by steel cable, 3/4-inch steel cable. And I saw that cable break right before my eyes. It looked just like a piece of string when you snap it between your fingers. I could almost see the fingers. You know what? There was something up there on the Forble Board with me. And so a couple of days later I came back. I don't know if there's anything in the world as desolate, as dismal, as dead-looking as an abandoned oil well rig. There it stands like a skeleton off on a deserted side road and the bare yellow hills surrounding it, and it's the deadest thing you ever saw. I sat in my car for a long time looking at it. Everything was just the way we'd left it. I looked in at the floor. The smashed traveling block was there alongside the rotary table. There was a little mutter of steam from the boiler. That was all. Then I heard a tinkle of something as it hit the ground alongside me. I looked around. There wasn't a soul in sight. But at my feet was the gold ring that Billy Grunwald and I had found in the core of rock that came from a mile underground and from 1,000,000 years ago in time. And I heard a little sound. The sound of a kid crying. And there wasn't any kid up there. And I heard it again, and it came from above my head, and I took out my revolver. I loaded it carefully. I started up the ladder to the Forble Board. No, there wasn't anything up there, nothing I could see. There was a voice crying. The voice of a little kid. And then there was a movement behind the rack of drill pipes, and I saw the pipe move, and I yelled, "Come out of there, whoever you are! Come out or I'll start shooting!" And the stand of pipe shivered, and I thought, what can it be that can handle that heavy pipe like jack straws? And then there was a crash. The whole stand of pipe fell over, and I just got out of the way in time. And I was alone on the Forble Board with the thing. But I couldn't see it. I felt the platform tremble under my feet again as something moved toward me. I fired 2 or 3 shots. And nothing happened. I started backwards. I knew it was following me because I could hear it meowing like a cat. My feet tripped over something. I saw it was a big can of red lead that somebody had left up there. Without thinking, I picked it up and I threw it at the sound, and it splashed. And there it was. And I wish the face of a little girl, frightened, crying with hunger and terror. Hands like a human being, and a finger missing from the left hand. And the body. Well, I'll tell you about that. I told you how I'm scared of spiders. But I knew where it came from. It had come from the bowels of the earth, come riding up on the drill pipe as we yanked it out of the well. Come to an alien world, and was lost. It stood there dripping with red paint, blood red from head to foot like some horrible dream. And it put its hand on my arm. Its hand was stone. Living, moving stone. And it looked into my eyes and mewed like a lost kitten. "20 years ago, I discovered many things about it, what it used for food, that it was deaf, that it was invisible and couldn't see people when it was invisible, that if you sprayed it with mud or paint, or grease paint, makeup, then it could see people. And believe me, I didn't want to see its body. I can see that in my nightmares. But its face, I can't help wanting to see that pathetic little girl face. I'm afraid maybe I've fallen. But it's very beautiful. And when it's well made up, it's... But making it up, rubbing grease paint on a stone face that looks at you and smiles, and it makes sounds like a lost kitten yet. I can disguise the body in long dresses. She can't hear very well, and when she's hungry, I have to stay out of her way. I found out what she likes to eat, remember? No, sit still. Sit still, do. Sit still or I'll have to shoot you. I want you to meet my wife. Or rather, my wife wants to meet you. Mike. Mike! There she is. Come on in, dear.
The title of tonight's Quiet Please story is The Thing on the Forble Board. It was written and directed by Willis Cooper and featured Ernest Chappell. And Dan Sutter played Billy Grunwald. Pat O'Malley was Ted. And Cecil Roy was also a member of the cast. As usual, music for Quiet Please is played by Albert Berman. Sound by our good friend Albert April. Now, for a word about next week, here is our writer-director, Willis Cooper.
Well, I'm reasonably sure that all the characters in tonight's stories were completely fictional. At least I, for one, hope so. Next week, the story is called Presto Changeo, I'm sure.
And so, until next week at the same time, I am quietly yours, Ernest Chappell. This program was heard in Canada through the facilities of the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
Yeah. Presto Changeo, I'm sure, is also a good show, but I have something else coming up later in the week. There we go. 77 years ago, August 9th, 1948. Quiet Please on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, Screen Directors Playhouse production of Wuthering Heights.
Civil defense is common sense. This is Fred McMurray. Home shelters can be built for as little as $100. Simple plans for building inexpensive home shelters are available free from your Civil Defense office. Ask for a copy of the Family Fallout Shelter booklet.
And check the show notes for those. Now, we're going to have to do this in multiple parts because it is an hour-long program. Screen Directors Playhouse, 74 years ago, August 9th, 1951. James Mason, Dorothy McGuire, in an adaptation of the Ellen Brontë classic, Wuthering Heights. And, yes, let's listen.
Screen Directors Playhouse stars Dorothy McGuire, James Mason, Pamela Colino. Production, Wuthering Heights. Guest director, King Vita.
This is the Screen Directors Playhouse, one of the weekly features on NBC's All-Star Festival of Comedy, Music, Mystery, and Drama. Brought to you by RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in recorded music, first in television. By Chesterfield, always milder, better tasting, cooler smoking, plus no unpleasant aftertaste. And that's the biggest plus in cigarette history. And by the makers of Anacin for fast relief from the pain of headache, neuritis, and neuralgia. Tonight, the Screen Directors Playhouse is pleased to present, transcribed, the cherished story of a timeless love. Here are Dorothy McGuire, James Mason, and Pamela Colino, starring in our adaptation of the Samuel Goldwyn motion picture, Wuthering Heights. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here is Mr. James Mason.
Thank you. The test of true art must always be time. And time has indelibly stamped its approval on Emily Bronte's never-to-be-forgotten novel, Wuthering Heights. And the same is true of director William Wyler's filming of the story. Miss Dorothy McGuire, my wife Pamela, and I hope the motion picture will be well remembered tonight as we perform its adaptation.
Thank you, Mr. Mason. But before we begin, here's a word from RCA Victor. Vacation time is the portable radio season. Make sure your portable is ready to deliver all the tone and volume you need for outdoor listening pleasure. Have it checked today by your local radio dealer or serviceman. If your portable radio battery has grown weak, replace it today with a fresh, new, long-lasting RCA radio battery. Radio engineered for extra listening hours. Portables powered with sturdy, long-lasting RCA radio batteries give top performance at the flick of a switch. Your local radio dealer or serviceman has an RCA battery for your portable radio, regardless of make or style. See him today for a complete portable radio inspection. If your portable battery runs low, insist on RCA radio batteries, available at radio dealers everywhere. RCA batteries are economical. They're radio engineered for extra listening hours. Now, the first act of the Screen Directors Playhouse presentation of Wuthering Heights, starring Dorothy McGuire as Cathy, James Mason as Heathcliff, and Pamela Colino as Isabella.
I thought Wuthering Heights was the center of the world. First came the gray stone cottage where my brother and I were raised by my father. And then the moors stretching all around us to the castle rock of Penistone Crag. And beyond to the big house at Linton Grange. And beyond the moors to the ends of the earth, tortured by the winter winds and lovely with heather in the spring. There were two children there on the moors, laughing and running and playing. There was Cathy Earnshaw and her brother, Hindley. And I was Cathy, and I was happy. And then we grew up.
All right, I just want to...
Another voice sounded in the wind. Cathy, my own sweet Cathy. Heathcliff, who came to Wuthering Heights in my father's arms, a spindly, grubby, dirty child with eyes that burned. So long ago. So long ago.
All right, my lad. Down you go. You're home now. Ellen, see what I've brought. Oh, Ellen.
If you want your dinner, Mr. Earnshaw, you'll not be calling me out of the kitchen to... And who's this young'un?
Ask him yourself, Ellen.
Who are you, lad? What's your name?
Leave me alone. I didn't ask for nothing. Leave me alone.
Dark as the devil he is. Gypsy. I'll wager he's a gypsy boy. I found him starving in the streets of Liverpool, kicked and bruised and nearly dead. This young animal should have a place to live. He'd live with us.
Full of glaring hate like a dog that's been kicked. He'll bite right enough.
A kicked dog finds a new master. I've room for him. Cathy and Hindley have need of a friend.
Oh, if Mrs. Earnshaw were alive.
Don't lecture me, Ellen. Go in and get the lad something to eat.
He could do with it. That's a certainty.
And send the children out. Well, young'un, do you think you'll like it here?
You can't make me stay.
No, I can't. That'll be up to you. But first, we'll have to have a name for you. Once I had a brother. His name was Heathcliff.
so will be yours.
Papa, darling, Ellen says you brought us something. What did you bring me? What is it?
Cathy, Hindley, this is a friend who's come to live with us. His name is Heathcliff.
He's dirty.
Cathy, don't make me ashamed of you.
We've got no room for him.
Oh, he'll sleep with you in your room, Hindley.
No, he can't. I won't let him.
Oh, children, he's a poor, unfortunate child. You'll not be selfish.
Well, I guess he can stay.
And you, Hindley?
Why doesn't he talk?
Oh, he'll find his voice in time, won't you, lad?
Yes. Thank you.
Ellen scrubbed and scrubbed, and underneath the rags and dirt there was a boy, a great shock of black hair tumbling over black eyes that led deep into some terrible hurt. But soon, Heathcliff stood straight in his new clothes and talked and smiled and even laughed.
Look, Cathy.
Heathcliff, you're the king of the castle.
It's not a castle, Cathy. It's just a rock. Just Penistone Crag.
No, it isn't. It's a castle. And you're the king and I'm the queen.
Cathy! Don't play with him.
Oh, it's Henry. He's coming up here.
Don't play with the gypsy scum, Cathy.
He isn't that. He's the king of Penistone Crag.
I'm the king. You clear out of here, Heathcliff. I won't. You will or I'll bash your head with this rock.
Heathcliff, look out!
I'll kill you. No, you won't. You're a coward. I will. I will.
Oh! Heathcliff! You've killed him!
Gypsy.
I'm going to tell Father.
You can't. Father's sick. The doctor says you can't go near him till he's well. Father's sick, and I'm glad because he took the gypsy into our house.
Oh. Heathcliff. Heathcliff, are you all right?
You've never had a father, you dirty beggar. You can't have mine. You can't.
Oh, Heathcliff, dear. There's blood on your face.
Yes.
Are you hurt badly? Why don't you cry?
I'll pay him back if it takes forever.
Get up, Heathcliff. My king.
I'm not a king.
It's true, Heathcliff. Your father was Emperor of China, and your mother an Indian queen. You were kidnapped by wicked sailors and brought to England. And now this is your castle, Penistone Crag.
Oh, Cathy, I can't be happy with anybody but you. Nobody in all the world.
Then we'll be happy here, together. Let's never leave our castle.
Never in our lives. Cathy, I met Ellen down below.
Well?
She was looking for us to tell us about Father.
Henry, is something wrong?
He's dead. Mr. Earnshaw.
Dead? Oh, Heathcliff. Father.
We'll go to him, Cathy. Not you. You're not wanted in that house. He loved me more than he did you. My father's past that now. Go to the stables. That's where you belong. In the stables. Cathy. Cathy, dear. Do as you're told. I'm master here now.
And so we grew up. The moor's no longer a playground, but a lonely barrier. Hindley was master of Wuthering Heights. But as the years sped by, my brother never quite mastered the art of drinking, try as he did. And he was never master of Heathcliff, nor me.
Bloody bottle's empty. Ellen, bring me another bottle.
Hindley, you'll make yourself sick.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, my dear sister? You and that skulking beast of a stable boy.
If Heathcliff's a stable boy, you made him so.
Then join him and make him something else. Roll in the mud with him in the slop of the stable. Gypsy devil. Ellen, bring me another bottle.
Hindley was master. But Heathcliff and I would still meet in the evening at Penistone Crag, our castle. And I'd wear a spray of heather in my hair. He made a poor king, almost as ragged and dirty as the day he first came to Wuthering Heights.
Cathy. My own sweet Cathy.
I'm not your Cathy.
Then whose are you?
My own. I belong to myself.
But you still meet me here at the crag. You're still a queen.
Not yours. I shouldn't talk to you at all. Look at yourself.
It's not clean work.
Oh, Heathcliff, why don't you run away? Be a man. Go away from Wuthering Heights and become, rich and worldly and powerful.
And lonely and miserable and lost without you.
You could come back for me afterwards.
Why afterwards? Come with me now, Cathy.
Where?
Anywhere. England's big. The world's bigger. I'd love you and cherish you, Cathy.
And lead the life of a gypsy? Live in haystacks and beg for pennies? Oh, no, Heathcliff. That's not what I want.
No, not you. Love isn't what you want. Silk dresses and white hands and fops to kiss your fingertips. Well, take them then. And you shan't have me.
Heathcliff, you're hurting me. Your hands are...
Yes, my hands, brown and hard. You fool, Cathy. You're in a man's arms, and you throw them off for a few tinsel trappings. Feel them, Cathy. And feel his lips.
Heathcliff. Oh. I do love you. I do.
It won't do to send me off, Cathy. I've stayed here to be beaten like a dog, abused and cursed and driven mad. But I'll stay to the end with you, to live and die under this rock.
Heathcliff, look at the big house. It's all lit up. The Lintons must be having a party.
And your head and heart and eyes are full of...
Yes, that's what I want. Singing and dancing in a pretty world, and I'm going to have it.
Without me, then?
No. Come on, Heathcliff. Let's go to the Grange. We can look in the Lintons' windows and see it all. And when you see it, you'll want it too. I know you will. Oh, come on.
Cathy!
Come on.
Wait for me.
Come on.
Cathy!
Come on.
Cathy!
Here, Heathcliff. This window's open. We can see.
See what? A herd of idle sheep?
Oh, look. That's Edgar Linton. Oh, isn't he handsome? And there's his sister Isabella. Oh, what a lovely
We've
gown.
no right here. We'd better go.
No. Oh, the dancing and the lights and the gold in the ceiling. Someday I'll have a dress just like Isabella Linton's. And you'll have a red velvet coat and silver buckles on your shoes.
I'll have you, Cathy, and the devil take the rest.
Heathcliff.
Don't move, Cathy.
Run, Heathcliff, run.
What is it, Edgar? The dogs have caught a couple of thieves. Hold them, Nasher.
Hold off your dogs, you fool.
Nasher. Here, dog. Here, boy. Here.
Oh, run, Heathcliff, run away.
Isabella. It looks like the Earnshaw girl.
She's hurt, Edgar. I'll get some water and bandages.
All right, everybody. I'll take care of this. Back to the party. Enjoy yourselves. You'll be all right, Miss Earnshaw. My sister's gone for some dressing.
Your dogs have injured her.
Aren't you the Earnshaw stable boy?
I'm Cathy's friend.
Yes, I can fancy that. Miss Earnshaw roaming the country with a gypsy stable boy.
Heathcliff, help me up.
Oh, you mustn't try to move, Miss Earnshaw.
I'll take care of her. Don't touch her.
Get off this property.
I won't leave without Cathy.
Listen. The music.
We're going, Cathy.
No, I mean, Mr. Linton's right. My leg is...
Now, will you go? Or should I have you thrown out?
All right. I'm going from here and this cursed country both.
Heathcliff.
But I'll be back in this house one day, Mr. Edgar Linton. And I'll bring it down around your head in ruins. That's my curse on you.
Let's drop in on Bob Hope and Hi Averback and see what the boys are cooking up for vacation.
By the way, Hi, where are you going to spend your vacation?
Well, I'm a nature lover, Bob. I've got a beautiful spot picked out. Any direction I look, all I can see is green.
Yeah, how do you get into Crosby's vault? Well, speaking of money, friends, when you've saved up for a big summer weekend or vacation, you want to make every minute count. You like to go where you want, do what you want. So take along the cigarette that gives you what you want. Chesterfield.
Chesterfields give you mildness. Over 1,500 tobacco growers tell you that Chesterfield's milder aroma means a milder smoke. And the country's first and only cigarette taste panel found that of all brands tested, only Chesterfield leaves no unpleasant aftertaste.
Mildness plus no unpleasant aftertaste. That's the biggest plus in cigarette history. So slip a couple of cartons of Chesterfields in that vacation suitcase. Remember the words of Bob Chesterfield Hope. Whether you go by plane, train, or bus, take the cigarette with mildness plus. I mean Chesterfield.
And the first part of the hour-long adaptation of Wuthering Heights, James Mason, Dorothy McGuire, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Part 2 comes up in a moment.
Civil defense is common sense. This is Howard Duff with this reminder. 640 and 1240. These are the Conelrad frequencies during a national emergency. 640 and 1240 on your regular radio will be your only official means of receiving vital information. Remember, 640 and 1240.
To say that there have been a ton of adaptations of Wuthering Heights would be the understatement. It was first adapted in 1920, starring Milton Rosner, Colette Brett, and Warwick Ward. 1939 would have been the one closest to this adaptation, and it was portrayed Merle Oberon, Sir Laurence Olivier, and David Niven. And then a 1948 BBC television play, and then you had a 1953 BBC adaptation. The next motion picture would be a 1954 Mexican adaptation of the play, and then in 1957 it was adapted for a 1957 90-minute DuPont television production of the motion of the show of the novel, and yes, that. And then 1959 in Australia, 1967 in Britain again, a 1970 film. Here we go, back in the U.S. Timothy Dalton, Anna Calder Marshall, 1978 TV serial of Wuthering Heights on BBC Two. Okay. And then a 1985 French film, a 1988 Japanese film. There was a 1992 historical adaptation of Wuthering Heights, Ralph Fiennes and Juliette Binoche. And then 1998, another film. Where was this one done? It was adapted. It was a British television film. There we go. 2003 adaptation that aired on MTV, a modern adaptation. Mike Bogle and Erica Christensen starring in that. And then a two-part British ITV series adaptation, 2009. 2011, British goth romance drama film. Let's see, starring K.S. Scalarion and James Housen. And then in 2026, an upcoming film adaptation of Wuthering Heights. Let's see, and that is going to star Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi. And it's scheduled to be released in February 13th next year. So, yeah, Wuthering Heights has been adapted a lot. Let's just say that. Let's listen to this adaptation with a couple of really good, wonderful actors in this one. You have, of course, Dorothy McGuire and James Mason, and they don't get much better than that. Let's go back to it. Now, I wasn't going to talk this much. I'm being stupid here. 74 years ago, August 9th, 1951, Screen Directors Playhouse production of Wuthering Heights.
And now the second act of the Screen Directors Playhouse presentation of Wuthering Heights, starring Dorothy McGuire, James Mason, and Pamela Colino.
fall passed into winter, and I remained in the home of Edgar Linton and his sister Isabella. And I stayed and stretched in luxury, and thought not at all of my brother Hindley and his hateful ways, and thought much of Heathcliff, and wondered about his adventures in the world beyond the moors. But most of all, I thought of Edgar, handsome, considerate. Edgar beside me, driving across the snow-covered moors to Wuthering Heights. Ellen! Ellen!
Cathy! Oh, welcome home,
Ellen,
Cathy.
Thank you.
Oh, look at you, lovely as a princess.
Isn't it a beautiful dress? Edgar's sister lent it to me. Oh, Edgar, you'll come in for a cup of tea?
As soon as I tend to the horses.
Stable boy'll do that, Mr. Linton. Heathcliff?
Heathcliff?
Aye, he's back. Heathcliff?
But how? Why?
Came skulking back last week with great talk of lying in a lake of fire. Heathcliff!
You go ahead, Cathy. I'll join you after I tend to the animals.
Yes.
Oh, let me help you down.
Thank you.
You'd best go in-house. I'll find that Heathcliff.
Yes. I'll go inside.
Cathy.
You came back. You came back to Wuthering Heights to sneak behind doors.
I had to see you alone.
You're filthy again.
Why did you stay in that house so long? Why, Cathy?
Because I was having a wonderful time. A wonderful, fascinating, delightful time.
With no thought of me.
Yes, with thoughts of you, Heathcliff. With thoughts of you as a free man, free of my brother's house.
And free of you.
Now look at you. I have a guest and you shame me. Your hands and face and hair and clothes. Get out. Go out the back way, so we shan't see you.
Cathy, I love you.
Get out.
Yes, I'll go.
Insufferable. Oh, Heathcliff.
You just make yourself comfortable, Mr. Linton. I'll fix some tea.
Cathy, I couldn't help seeing through the window.
Yes?
It's just that I can't understand why your brother allows that gypsy to have the run of the house.
Indeed. And perhaps it's I who allow it.
How can you do it? A roadside beggar treating you as an equal.
Heathcliff is my friend.
Oh, as a child,
As
perhaps.
a child, and always. I love him.
You? That stable
Yes,
boy?
that stable boy. I love him. And hate you. I hate the look of your milk-white face. I hate the touch of your soft, foolish hands.
Some of his black soul has got into you.
Yes, now get out. Leave me alone.
Cathy.
Oh, leave me.
All right, Cathy.
Ellen! Ellen, get me my heavy cloak. I'm going out to the castle at Penistone Crag. Wait for me at our castle.
You shouldn't have come.
Oh.
The storm's breeding.
I had to come. I didn't mean the things I said. It's just that, oh, Heathcliff, I'm bad and willful and proud and ambitious. I need your strength. Hold me. Heathcliff, never let me go away from you.
It's you who's strong, Cathy. Never leave me. We're part of all this. The moors, the winds, the crags. We're part of each other. Bound together by a love that's worse than hatred. It boils in my brain and drives me from my mind. I had to come back to you, Cathy.
Oh, don't talk now, Heathcliff. Just hold me.
Cathy, you're not thinking of that other world now?
No. And I smiled and looked into Heathcliff's eyes. I smiled and lied. Even as he held me, My mind shook loose from his arms and danced to the music of the Linton house, under the golden ceilings, in a silken gown. I loved Heathcliff. But I thought of Edgar, and the next day I wrote him a letter. I apologized. And Edgar, darling Edgar, accepted my apology.
Hold still, Cathy.
Ellen, do you think you'll like my dress? Look at me in the mirror. I'm beautiful.
Yes. You're beautiful, Cathy.
Who gave you the right to enter this room, Heathcliff?
Ellen, go outside.
I take my orders from Miss Cathy, not from stable hands.
You may leave, Ellen.
Very well. But mind how he speaks to you.
You're a proper sight, aren't you? Dressed up like a common...
Common? Oh, that's fine talk from you. You talk about being common.
He's coming here tonight, isn't he?
What business is it of yours?
Cathy, what are you doing to me? Take a stick, beat me, hurt me, but don't do this. I love you with all the love that's in me. And you love me.
I'll not have my choice of friends dictated.
You're not going to sit all evening simpering at his stupid, foppish...
I am. And he's not stupid or foppish. He's clever and gentle and much more entertaining than a stable boy.
Don't talk like that.
If you don't want to hear me, then go away. This is my room, not a room for servants with dirty hands and insults and complaints.
So you'll call me names now, like the rest of them.
You had your chance to be something else. Let go of me.
Yes, the dirty stable boy might soil your dress. But who soils your heart? Who turns you into a vain, cheap little fool? Linton. So go to him, if it pleases your stupid, greedy vanity.
It pleases me that I shall never see you again. Never.
And you never will. This time I'll go and I'll stay.
Yes, a beggar by the road, whimpering for favors with your dirty hands.
That's all I've become to you, a pair of dirty hands. Well, have them then, where they belong.
Thank you, Heathcliff. Mr. Linton will be arriving soon. I'll think of this when he kisses me.
Cathy, what are we doing? Striking, hitting, hurting with these hands. I see them in the mirror. These filthy hands struck Cathy. Let them be ripped and torn and shattered as my life.
It's you.
Linton, has he gone?
Your hand.
Curse my hands. I want to crawl to her feet, whimper to be forgiven for loving her. I don't care if she loves Linton or who she loves. If she'll only look at me and say my name.
Ellen? Are you in the kitchen?
Oh, you'll not want to show her those hands. I'll find them later.
I'll stay.
Behind this cupboard there.
Ellen!
Quickly.
You are here?
Did you call?
Oh, yes. Ellen, I've got a secret. Edgar has asked me to marry him.
Oh, perhaps you shouldn't be telling me, Miss Cathy.
And I said I'd give my answer to him tomorrow.
Do you love him?
Oh, yes, Ellen.
Why?
Why, because he's handsome and nice, and because he'll make me the finest lady in the county.
And Heathcliff?
I wish he hadn't come back. How could I marry him? I'd degrade myself.
Then take your love, Cathy Earnshaw. Take it, and may it rip you like a knife. I'm through with you. For good and all.
Heathcliff!
Cathy, I tried to...
He's going away!
You don't love him.
Love him, whatever our souls are made of. His and mine are the same.
Cathy,
No! I've got to find him. If everything but Heathcliff died, life would still be full for me. Heathcliff! Help me! Heathcliff! Heathcliff! Heathcliff!
Suddenly, Heathcliff gone and Cathy went running after him into the storm.
Well, then, I'll tell you what we'll do. You'll get me a fresh bottle and we'll celebrate.
Oh, Master Himley, she'll die on the moors.
If she's run after that gypsy scum, let her. Let her run through storm and hell. They're birds of a feather, and the devil take them both. Now, get me a bottle.
I'm going to Linton Grange. This night we'll have need of Mr. Linton and his servants. May God have mercy on us souls and on yours.
Here, Isabella. I'll put her on the bed.
Will she be all right?
I think so. We'll need a strong fire in the grate and lots of dry towels.
Where did you find her?
At the foot of Pennystone Crag on the moor, with life nearly out of her.
Oh.
Cathy.
Oh.
Cathy.
My darling.
It's Edgar. And my sister. Isabella, go out and hurry up that brandy.
I'll bring some blankets. Did I find you?
No, Cathy, dear. It was I who found you. And now I'll keep you. Forever.
Here is something you should know if you ever suffer from the sudden pains of headaches, neuritis, or neuralgia. It's a way to ease the pain, often within a few minutes. A way that is incredibly fast and effective. It's Anacin. Anacin is like a doctor's prescription. That is, Anacin contains not just one, but a combination of medically proven active ingredients in easy-to-take tablet form. Thousands of people were first introduced to Anacin through their own physicians or dentists. But today, these tablets are in such widespread use that all drug counters have them, and anyone may enjoy their benefits. Next time you suffer from the pains of a headache, neuritis, or neuralgia, by all means try Anacin. You'll like the convenience of Anacin tablets, and you'll be delighted with Anacin's incredibly fast action. Anacin. Anacin. Ask for Anacin by name today at your druggist. You are listening to the Screen Directors Playhouse, one of the weekly features on NBC's All-Star Festival, brought to you by RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in recorded music, first in television, by Chesterfield, always milder, better tasting, cooler smoking, plus no unpleasant aftertaste, and that's the biggest plus in cigarette history, and by the makers of Anacin for fast relief from the pain of headache, neuritis, and neuralgia. The Screen Directors Playhouse presentation of Wuthering Heights, starring Dorothy McGuire, James Mason, and Pamela Colino, will continue in just a moment after a brief pause for station identification.
From 74 years ago, August 9th, 1951, Screen Directors Playhouse, the conclusion next on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox.
Civil defense is common sense. This is Joni James. After nuclear attack, when radioactive fallout will be a potential threat to every living thing. You can't hear, or smell, or taste fallout. Often you can't see it, so you must take shelter and stay there until told it's safe to leave.
Now the conclusion of the Screen Directors Playhouse production of Wuthering Heights, as it was broadcast 74 years ago, August 9th, 1951.
This is the Screen Directors Playhouse. We continue transcribed with the third act of Wuthering Heights, starring Dorothy McGuire as Cathy, James Mason as Heathcliff, and Pamela Colino as Isabella.
Linton Grange, for the second time, I recovered from an illness. In the beginning, there was my love for Heathcliff and my mad search through the storm. In the end, there was spring and Edgar Linton and his sister Isabella. In between, my body grew stronger, and all the brooding hatred and passion of Wuthering Heights disappeared. Heathcliff was gone, and I was free.
Cathy, I'm such an idiot. I've forgotten what the doctor said about the medicine.
I think, Isabella, that the doctor said 20 drops in a glass of claret with 1 lump of sugar.
Well, I'm glad you remembered. I thought it was 20 lumps of sugar with 1 drop of claret.
What are you trying to do, Isabella?
Oh.
Poison the patient?
Can't be done, Edgar. She's as healthy as a horse. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, my healthy young horse, how are you today?
Just about ready to go back to my own pasture.
Must you, Cathy?
Oh, well, I can't stay here forever.
I want you to remain here forever.
Once before, you asked me to marry you.
And you gave me no answer?
No, I didn't know. I couldn't. I was lost in the moors, lonely and desolate. And what you said once was true. There was a strange curse on me. It stole me away from myself and left something wild and uncontrollable.
And now, Cathy?
Would you love me? Always?
Always. Always.
Then I'll marry you, Edgar. That summer I became mistress of Linton Grange. Wuthering Heights was an eternity away. My brother Hindley concentrated on drinking his way to an early grave and gambling his way to poverty. I seldom saw him. Edgar was attentive and loving. And so the years passed. There was no fire, but our life was warm.
A glass of port to top a fine dinner, Cathy?
Not for me, dear.
Isabella?
But certainly for me.
There you are. I only wish you'd accept a husband with the same certainty.
It's a brother's duty, dear Edgar, to introduce his sister to suitable types.
And has he failed you, Isabella?
He's provided only fops and pale young poets.
Oh, indeed. And I suppose you want a dragoon or an American.
Preferably both.
No, excuse me, I'll see what is at the door.
You may spare yourself the pains, Mr. Linton.
Well, who the devil...
Heathcliff!
You must control yourself, Cathy. I'm not a ghost.
Well, thank you for calling on us. Will you sit down? This is my sister, Miss Linton.
Miss Linton.
How do you do?
Have you no greeting for me, Cathy?
You've changed.
Yes, you seem to have prospered, Heathcliff.
These clothes. Yes, I'm quite the gentleman now. I have prospered, and that makes all the difference, doesn't it?
We've wondered about you, Heathcliff. About where you went.
America.
And did you discover a gold mine in the New World? Or perhaps you made your fortune in furs?
The truth, Miss Linton, is that I remembered my father was Emperor of China and my mother an Indian queen. I simply went out and claimed my inheritance.
I see, Heathcliff, you must have your joke.
Joke? But Cathy had turned out as you suspected. I'd been kidnapped by wicked sailors and brought to England.
And now you're here again. For a visit?
Until I die. I've just bought Wuthering Heights.
What?
Well, that's impossible. Cathy, your brother wouldn't sell...
Oh, her brother did. But quite unwittingly. I'm afraid it'll be an unpleasant surprise when Hindley discovers his gambling debts and liquor bills have been paid up for him by his former stable boy.
You've cheated him.
He cheated himself the day he was born.
By heavens, you're an underhanded dog. I'll not have a thief in my home.
I'm neither dog nor thief. Merely your neighbor, sir. It occurs to me I've not congratulated you on your marriage. I've thought much about it. Allow me to express my delight over your happiness now. Good night.
Why did he come, Edgar?
Revenge. A gypsy breed puts a high price on it.
I'm afraid.
I think you're both afraid.
Isabella.
You both turned white when you recognized him.
What is it that frightens you? His strength, the darkness of his skin, the blackness of his hair?
And what did you think of this stable boy?
I thought him fascinating. And I wonder what poor Hindley will think.
Blackguard, get out of Wuthering Heights. You mustn't excite yourself, Hindley. Here, I'll pour you a drink.
Mr. Heathcliff, the doctor...
Hold your tongue, Ellen. Hindley, my money has brought you drink and adventure at the gaming tables. And now I even provide you with solace against the doctor's orders.
The drink is killing him.
And what difference to the world if he's drunk or sober or dead, for that matter? Here, Hindley, drink.
I'll drink. To your soul roasting in hell.
Ellen, get out of here.
I'll go.
Hindley, I remember that you once gave me a place to sleep when you might have thrown me out. And now I allow you to remain.
Gypsy cur.
You'll remain here, Hindley, in the stables, in the filth, where I can laugh at you and think what a colossal joke I've played, where I can see you and speak the words, I've paid you back.
I'll kill you.
You gutless swine, you. You wouldn't have the courage to kill me if I put the weapon in your hand. Now go to the stables.
Have my land back. Have everything back. See you dead.
Master Hindley?
Don't touch him, Ellen. Let him find his own way.
I came to tell you there's a lady outside from the Grange.
A lady? Take that drunken lout away. Cathy?
It's not Cathy.
Oh, Miss Linton. Won't you come in?
Thank you. Would you help me from my horse?
Of course. There. Come on. Sit down. And to what do I owe this visit?
My horse. I think he was going lame. I was riding nearby.
And so you brought him here. Quite right. Shall we look at him?
Oh, no, not now. I wish to apologize for my brother and his wife. They acted most shamefully.
Did they send you here?
Oh, no.
I think perhaps they even forbid you to come to Wuthering Heights.
I have a mind of my own.
Then I assume that we are to be friends.
I hope so.
And perhaps we'll celebrate our friendship with a gallop over the moors.
But my horse, it's lame.
My dear, there's nothing wrong with your horse. You came to me because you're lonely in your brother's house. There's loneliness on your face and in your eyes. I know its signs too well. But you won't be lonely anymore.
Heathcliff's return set strange, half-felt emotions coursing through my mind, like dark shapes moving at the bottom of a pool. I was afraid. I didn't see him again until one night when Edgar and I gave a ball.
Cathy, darling, isn't that... It is Heathcliff. Did you invite him?
No, of course not.
Then it must have been Isabella.
Edgar, you've got to stop this.
How? By opposing her will? That would only inflame her. This infatuation will run its course harmlessly, I'm sure. Why don't you dance, my dear?
Heathcliff, you look unutterably handsome.
You steal compliments from the lips of men, Isabella.
Isabella, may I have this dance? I've been taking lessons.
I'm sorry, Herbert, but I've promised every dance.
Nonsense, Isabella. Dance with him. I shall have the pleasure of watching you.
Would you watch? Then come along.
Cathy, I brought you out here to see if you were afraid to be alone with me.
We've just put these vines on the terrace. I think they're very attractive.
Has it come to this? Such small, meaningless words.
You've changed, Heathcliff. I can't help remembering how things used to be.
They used to be better.
You're living well?
I don't call it living to hang in fancy clothes outside the gates of somebody else's heaven. Oh, Cathy. Can't you see that my heart is breaking for you?
I forbid this talk.
With your mouth, not with your soul. I can hear your heart louder than your voice. It says, Heathcliff, I loved you. I've always loved you. The bonds between us can't be cut by time or marriage or anything but death.
If you haven't changed, I have. I'm another man's wife now, and he loves me. And I love him.
Not the way you loved me. You could never love like that again. Though every force of man and the universe forbid it, there's no untying the past. You're my wife,
Oh,
not his.
Heathcliff, for the love of heaven, please don't. Don't.
Have you seen Heathcliff?
Oh, here you are. Yes. I was just going in. Are you coming, Heathcliff?
No, I think I'll stay here with Isabella. By your attractive vines.
Then stay here.
Was Cathy behaving horribly again?
You mustn't blame her.
If she weren't my sister-in-law, I'd say she's jealous.
Then let her be. We're free, you and I, to do as we please. And I please to kiss you.
My darling.
Isabella?
Oh, wasn't it a wonderful party, Cathy?
You fool. You vain little fool.
Cathy.
You behaved disgracefully tonight, asking him here and throwing yourself at him.
You're jealous.
Oh, haven't you eyes? Don't you see that Heathcliff has been using you? Yes. He makes love to you so that he can smile at me behind your back. He's trying to rouse something in my heart that's cold and dead and withered. And I'll not allow him to use you any longer.
How tortured you must be. And you know it's me Heathcliff loves.
It's not so.
He's told me so. He's held me in his arms and kissed my lips, and hair and throat.
No.
It's true, and there's more, Catherine. He's asked me to marry him.
No, you can't. Edgar won't permit it.
Edgar.
Heathcliff isn't a man. He's a devil. He's dark and horrible and evil.
If you see these things in him, then they're reflections of yourself. You're going mad with pain and jealousy because you want him to pine for you and dream of you while you live your smug, secure life as Mrs. Linton. If you feel these things, Cathy, I'm sorry for you. Because I'm going to marry Heathcliff.
Well, Cathy, I've heard it said you'd never again set foot in Wuthering Heights. But here you are.
I haven't come for myself.
For what, then? For whom?
For Isabella, Heathcliff. You do this villainous thing.
Villainous? To marry a woman who loves me?
But you don't love her. Oh, why are you doing this? She hasn't harmed you.
You have.
Then punish me.
I'm going to, Cathy. Each time I hold her in my arms, each time I touch her lips, each time I promise her life and happiness.
You'll marry Isabella for that.
Yes, for that.
Revenge.
What else have you to offer me? Not love, not friendship, not a touch of your hand, not even a smile. Then hear me out, Cathy. If your heart were only stronger than your dull fear of morality and the world, I would live silent and contented in your shadow. But no. You must destroy me with that weakness you call virtue. You must keep me tormented with that cruelty you think so pious.
Oh, Heathcliff, you can't do this. I won't permit it.
You had your chance to stop it long ago. Now, Cathy, you can think of me as Isabella's husband. And be glad for my happiness, as I was for yours. For before the day is out, she shall be my wife.
It's preposterous, Cathy. Isabella wouldn't run off like that.
Oh, don't be a fool, Edgar. You've got to stop her.
She went out an hour ago. It may be too late.
Then go after them. Bring her back. Kill him if you have to.
Cathy.
Oh, it can't be. Don't you hear me? This marriage, it cannot be. It's a sin. A vile sin.
Cathy, you don't care about Isabella at all.
No, that isn't true.
It's him. It's his marriage you want to stop.
Oh, what difference does it make? Just stop them! Stop them! Stop them! But nothing would stop them. A devil was loose, clawing at the roots of our lives, ripping them from the earth, tearing them apart, piece by broken piece. Heathcliff was married to Isabella, and a black and horrible sickness swept my heart. Heathcliff!
I can't be happy with anybody.
Then we'll be happy here.
Let's never leave our castle.
I've stayed here to be beaten like a dog, abused and cursed and driven mad. But I'll stay here to the end with you, to live and die.
Cathy. Cathy.
No, Edgar. Don't leave me.
I won't, Cathy. You've been ill. So ill.
Oh.
Try to get well, Cathy. Try to get well.
You shouldn't sit so, Isabella. Always by window.
It doesn't matter.
Wuthering Heights. It's a dull place for a young girl.
I'm waiting.
For what?
To be happy.
Once this house was happy. I thought, Isabella, that when you came here, things would change.
No. Only I've changed.
Ellen, a bottle. Be quick.
Yes, Mr. Hindley.
Isabella, doomed you are.
There'll be a new life here. I'll make it.
You? In this house? There's nothing here but hate and death. Even Cathy dying.
I told you not to say that. Heathcliff mustn't know.
Fever, doctor said. She doesn't want to live without her precious gypsy.
Let her die, then. If she dies, I might begin to live.
Not with him. He hates you worse than he does me. Every time he kisses you, his heart breaks because it isn't Cathy.
He'll change. He'll forget.
Not until he's dead. Isabella, why don't you do it? Why don't you do what I've been too weak to do? Kill the beggar. Look, I'll get a gun.
Stop it.
Kill him.
No.
While there's time to save your soul. A bullet in his brain and we'll all be free.
Excellent, Hindley. Excellent. Oh, don't be surprised, my dear. I came through the back way to shake the snow from my boots. Hindley, that's the first lucid talk I've heard out of you in weeks. Not very Christian talk, but at least it's sensible.
I tried to stop him.
Most dutiful.
Oh, Heathcliff, why do you have him here? I can't breathe with him in this house.
But I breathe all the easier. What better pleasure than to share a roof with Hindley and see the life oozing out of his corrupt body? Get out of here, Hindley.
Get a drink. Ellen, get me a bottle.
Don't you see, darling? You poison yourself with hating him. Send him away. Let love come back to this house.
Why is there always a shadow across your face?
If you'll only let me near you. You're not black and horrible as they all think. You're full of pain. But I can make you happy. Oh, let me.
Why are your eyes always empty, like Linton's eyes?
They aren't, Heathcliff. If you'll only look deeper. Look. I'm pretty. I love you. Let your heart look at me once. I'll give you a new life.
God gave me life. Why? What is it but hunger and pain? A naked runner in a storm of spears.
Said I'd do it. Kill you.
I told you to get out of here. Go to the stable.
Kill you.
With what? Where's your weapon? Not in your shaking hand, not in your eyes.
Weapon? I tell you the truth. About Cathy.
Cathy? What about her?
Don't listen to him, Heathcliff. He's drunk, lying.
Shut up. What about Cathy?
Dying. Dead soon.
Cathy? Dying?
Sick. Sick for love of you. Rotten scum.
Ellen, bring my cloak.
You're not going, Heathcliff.
Ellen!
She belongs to Edgar. If she's dying, let her die in his arms, where she belongs. Let her die.
Brain him with rock contact.
Cathy. My own sweet Cathy.
Edgar,
Yes, my darling.
the moors are green now, aren't they?
No, Cathy. It's winter.
But I can smell the heather in the air. Oh, there's a beautiful patch near the castle.
Near the castle?
Yes.
What castle?
At Penistone Crag. Heathcliff knows. Oh, Heathcliff.
Cathy. Oh, Cathy.
You came. I knew you would.
Heathcliff. I think it's best that you stay with her. I'll send for the doctor.
Cathy. All my life.
Oh, I prayed for you to come. Oh, don't let go of me. If only I could hold you till we were both dead.
Cathy, don't.
Oh, why shouldn't you suffer? I do. I don't want to die.
I'll hold you here.
Will you forget me? Oh, Heathcliff, will you ever say I loved her long ago and wept to lose her, but it's all past?
How can I forget my life? If you die, Cathy, there'll be no peace for me. Cathy, I'm strong. Strong enough to bring us both back to life if you want to live.
No, I lied. Because while you hold me, I'll forget what life is. It's not as sweet as this. I want to die.
Cathy.
To escape.
You've killed yourself. You've broken your own heart. I've lain in the night cursing your wantonness. My tears don't love you, Cathy. They curse and damn you. Cathy, you loved me. What right had you to throw that love away?
Oh, Heathcliff, forgive me.
I forgive you what you've done to me. I'll never forgive you what you've done to yourself.
I've loved you always. I'm yours. I've never been anyone else's.
Then not even death will part us.
Can you see the crag from the window? Our castle.
Yes, Cathy.
You won't have to bring me heather. We'll gather it together. I'll wait for you to come.
Cathy.
Our castle. And you were king. And I was queen.
Cathy, Cathy. Oh, God, Cathy, come back. Cathy. Why were we cheated? No, it was I who cheated you. I who killed you. And hear me now, Cathy. I'll not live out another single day without you. I'll know no peace, no light, no rest. There'll be no second when my soul doesn't cry out, Cathy, Cathy. I've killed our love. Now may it kill me.
She's dead.
Yes.
You killed my sister. Said I was a coward. That I couldn't kill you. But I can. Show you.
Cathy.
May your dark soul never know any rest.
Cath.
Doctor?
Linton, are you out of your mind?
What?
To let Cathy out of the house.
Cathy?
I saw her coming across the moors in a summer dress. That fellow Heathcliff with his arm around her.
Yes, they're together.
I galloped after them to the foot of Penistone Crag, but they just disappeared. I couldn't find them.
They found each other. That's enough.
Thank you, Dorothy McGuire, James Mason, and Pamela Colino for a most dramatic performance. Our stars will return in just a moment. Next week, the Screen Directors Playhouse promises another magnificent performance when we present our adaptation of the motion picture The Ghost and Mrs. Muir, starring Charles Boyer and Jane Wyatt. And here again are tonight's stars, Dorothy McGuire, James Mason, and Pamela Colino.
You're first, James.
Thank you, Dorothy. At this time, it is appropriate that we pay tribute to a very great director who unfortunately cannot be with us tonight. The gentleman who guided Wuthering Heights, Mr. William Wyler. His greatness is measured by his past achievements, and any time you see his name on the screen, you can be positive that you are witnessing the very finest in entertainment.
How right you are. And I agree, Pamela. Ladies and gentlemen, in Mr. Wyler's place, we're honored to present another of Hollywood's outstanding directors, a creator for many years of the most magnificent pictures the world has known, Mr. King Vidor.
Thank you, Dorothy, Pamela, and James. If Willie Wyler were here tonight, I'm sure he'd agree with what I have to say. A classic could never remain a classic unless it is enacted by great performers. My hat is off to all of you. Wuthering Heights has never been so brilliant.
I shall say thanks for Dorothy and James, and naturally myself.
And for the Screen Directors Playhouse, I'd like to invite all of you to return again as quickly as possible. Good night.
Good night, King.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Dorothy McGuire is currently starring in the new Samuel Goldwyn motion picture, I Want You, which is soon to be released. James Mason and Pamela Colino may soon be seen in a forthcoming production, Lady Possessed, produced by Mr. James Mason. Included in tonight's cast were Dan O'Herlihy, Don Morrison, Norma Varden, Tudor Owen, Ann Whitfield, Joel Nestler, Earl Keane, and John Ramsey Hill. Wuthering Heights was adapted for radio by Richard Allen Simmons. Screen Directors Playhouse is under the production supervision of Howard Wiley and directed by Bill Karn. Portions of tonight's broadcast were transcribed. This is Jimmy Wallington speaking and inviting you to listen again next week when the Screen Directors Playhouse presents The Ghost and Mrs. Muir, starring Charles Boyer and Jane Wyatt.
Monday through Friday, here's Stella Dallas on NBC.
And coming up next Saturday, we'll have The Ghost and Mrs. Muir that was mentioned there, along with episodes of Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle, a new acquisition to our files here that we've come up with, Lamont Johnson as Tarzan, and we'll also have Stars Over Hollywood, My Wife, the Deputy Sheriff, starring Gary Merrill. That's all coming up a week from today. Tomorrow, we will, and by the way, that was the Screen Directors Playhouse 1951 here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Tomorrow, Mercedes McCambridge in an episode of Suspense from 1958, The Diary of Sophronia Winters, a marvelous Lucille Fletcher written script, originally done with the First Lady of Suspense, Agnes Moorehead, but Mercedes McCambridge does a wonderful job in this 1958 adaptation. Somebody Knows, the Samuel I. Paris murder from 1950, The Visiting Corpse, an episode of The Mysterious Traveler from 1948, and tomorrow we'll hear another wonderful episode of Quiet Please, Bring Me to Life. Monday, It Pays to Be Ignorant, the comedy quiz show, along with the Stan Freberg Show, Abbott and Costello, and A Date with Judy. That's all coming up the next few days here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Not going to spend a lot more time talking. We're going to get rolling here because next, Have Gun Will Travel, starring John Dehner.
Listen and learn through civil defense. This is Johnny Cash. I'd like all of you to remember that America can withstand enemy attack if we support the emergency plans of our community and learn to help ourselves. Make sure you're prepared. Contact your local civil defense office today.
I don't think there's any more comment that I hear from our listeners other than we love Westerns, we love Westerns, we love Westerns. And so I couldn't pull either of these next two shows out once I found out how long we were going to run. So we'll run a little long. I've got that luxury with the podcast that I didn't have with the radio. And we're going to have an episode of Have Gun Will Travel. Hard for me to not want to play John Dehner. This goes back 66 years. August 9th, 1959. Travel Finn Alley.
Someday the city will blow up this devil's inferno we call the waterfront. I hope you live long enough to swallow the flames.
Have Gun Will Travel. Starring Mr. John Dehner as Paladin. San Francisco, 1875. The Carlton Hotel, headquarters of the man called Paladin.
May I warm your coffee, my dear?
Yes, thank you. I just love having dinner in your suite, Mr. Paladin.
I'm glad you do, Linda.
Such a cozy arrangement by the fire. I just adore a fireplace. Do all the rooms in the Carlton have a fireplace?
Well,
Mr. Paladin! Oh, Mr. Paladin!
Who's that?
Hey, boy, I thought he had the night off. Excuse me.
Excited, isn't he?
All right, hey, boy. I'm coming.
Oh, Mr. Paladin, so happy you're here. Afraid you'll be out for evening.
What's the trouble, hey, boy?
Please to talk to you alone?
Oh, sure. I'll be out in the hall, Linda. So, what's all the excitement?
Oh, Miss Wong, Missy.
You what?
I cannot find Miss Wong.
Miss Wong is missing?
Yes, would you please to help Mr. Paladin?
Now, just a minute, hey, boy. Start from the beginning.
Well, Miss Wong, hey, boy, have big plans for evening. Plans to meet her at 7 o'clock at home of Honorable Aunt. She not there. Honorable Aunt says she does not come home from work. We wait. And 9 o'clock come, Missy Wong not there still.
Well, she was here this afternoon. I saw her down the lobby.
He saw her. Hey, boy, see her too when she leave Carlton at 5 o'clock.
Well, did she say she was going home?
No, suffer she delivers package for lady. Then she go home.
Oh. Did she say where she was going to deliver the package?
No, she not say. But Mr. Wong very happy to deliver package. She get big tip, $2. She not tell her boy destination of package.
Who gave her the package, hey boy? Was it someone registered here at the hotel?
Oh, no one I ever see before. A strange woman.
What do you mean, strange woman?
All dressed in black. Long black dress. Black overhead like a bonnet.
Hey, boy, did she have a red kerchief around her neck?
Oh, yes, sir. That's the one. You see her, too?
No, I didn't see her, but there's only one strange woman in San Francisco who fits that description. Mammy Kane.
Mammy Kane?
Hey, boy, pretty young Chinese girls who deliver packages for Mammy Kane can get into a lot of trouble.
Oh, Miss Wong in a lot of trouble?
If it was Mammy Kane, I'm afraid so.
Oh, Mr. Paladin can help?
I'll try.
It's new. It's revolutionary. It's at your Columbia phonograph dealer. Columbia, first with the LP record, first with guaranteed stereo fidelity records, is first again. Stereo One by Columbia, #1 in the wonderful world of sound. A new listening experience in stereophonic high-fidelity sound that makes all your records, stereo or regular, sound better. Just wait till you see the great selection of Columbia Stereo One models at your Columbia dealer. Just wait till you hear the great new sound of pleasure, Stereo One. There's a Columbia Stereo One phonograph for every room, for every budget, for every listening need.
Columbia portables are priced as low as $24.95. Consoles with many exclusive new Columbia features start at the amazing low price of $129.95. And you can buy on easy terms at your Columbia phonograph dealer. See them all and hear them all today. Mammy Kane, mystery woman, who in the few short years since the Civil War had gained enormous power through the boarding houses on the waterfront. She knew the private indiscretions of the boarding house masters, and her fortune was made by supplying them with servant girls, usually Chinese. The mystery woman had bought an old mansion on Bush Street. The gaunt eucalyptus trees moaned against the sea breeze from the bay as I walked up the steps to the massive front door. A few moments later, I was facing Mammy Kane, dressed in the same black dress she always wore. And even in her own parlor, the matching bonnet was tied around her chin.
Would you have a glass of sherry, Paladin?
No, thanks. I don't have time.
So the great Mr. Paladin has come to visit Mammy Kane, and he doesn't have time for a glass of sherry. What brings the mountain to Mohammed?
A Chinese girl, a Miss Wong, who works at the Carlton.
And what makes you think I know something about a Chinese girl who works at your hotel?
The $25 you got for delivering her to one of your clients? Was the package addressed to East Street or Finn Alley, or has your business spread to the Barbary Coast?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, I'm Paladin. Remember? Now, don't you pretend with me.
You sure you won't join me in a glass of sherry?
I'd say you average 4 girls a day. That's $600 or $700 a week. It's pretty fair wages for a beggar who came to San Francisco 9 years ago with nothing more than a dress on her back.
I didn't think it was your nature to insult ladies.
Would a $100 gold piece insult you?
What for?
To tell me where you sent Miss Wong.
She must be very important to you to be worth that much. Did I get a prize this afternoon?
$100, Mammy.
I don't want your money, your insults, or the trouble you could cause me. Get out of my house, Paladin.
What does it take, Mammy? Force?
Don't threaten me.
No, don't threaten the matriarch. Queen of the waterfront scum, peddler of flesh.
Shut up!
Oh. It will take force.
Keep away from me.
Should I kill you?
No. Paladin, no.
Tell me, where's Miss Wong?
Please. I'd be ruined if I tell you.
Would you rather be ruined or dead?
All right. Please don't tell him I told you.
Where is she?
Kelly House in Finn Alley.
What will they do with her?
Either keep her there as a servant or sell her as a slave. Sometimes they ship them down the coast.
Where would she be now, Mammy?
Probably still locked in a room upstairs in the sailors' quarters.
All right. Now, if she isn't there, I'm coming back and put a leash on you, Mammy Kane. And if you have to sniff through every water hole from here to Cape Horn, you'll lead me to Miss Wong.
Winston tastes good like a cigarette should because
there's filter blend up front ahead of the filter, and the flavor you get in a Winston cigarette comes from filter blend. Filter blend means fine tobacco, filter blend up front, and the flavor you get in a Winston cigarette comes from filter blend.
Filter blend is a mighty good reason for you to smoke Winston, because it means tobacco's specially processed for filter smoking, a Winston secret. You get Winston's own pure white, modern filter, plus the rich, delightful flavor of fine tobacco.
There's filter blend up front ahead of the filter, and the fun you get in a Winston cigarette comes from filter blend, and makes Winston taste good like a cigarette should. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
The waterfront was the realm of the devil, savored with pitch and tar. Finn Alley was lined with 2-story boarding houses. On the top floor, sleeping quarters. On the bottom floor, the dining rooms and the saloons. The saloon keeper was the boarding house master. He offered the arriving sailors rooms, meals, and lager beer, and when they owed him enough money, he sold them to anxious ship captains for a profitable sum. He was a crimp who spent his spare time shanghaiing and dealing in the business of servant girls. The dim streetlights along Finn Alley cast long shadows on the cobblestones, drenched by the eerie fog. Depraved men from all over the world littered the street. I walked past the German house, Three-Fingered Jack's, the Bucket of Blood, Chicken Jim's Palace, and finally, the Kelly house.
Come on in, Sonny, and breast the bar. Beer is on the house.
No, thanks. No beer.
The Kelly house offers the finest lager on the alley. Ain't that so, bucko mate? Oh, Kelly.
Say, I want to talk to the boarding house master.
Oh, it's me, the owner, standing right in front of you. Michael Kelly, master of the Kelly house.
I want to discuss some important business with you, Mr. Kelly. Alone.
We're alone, Sonny. Why, there ain't a sober mate among us. What's your important business?
I came to buy a Chinese servant girl.
Aha! A gentleman has come in me midst to buy a servant. Oh, Kelly! And what makes you think old Kelly sells Chinese servant girls?
I've got the money. You name the price.
You have credentials, identification?
No credentials, just money.
You think I run an illegal business of selling girls, eh?
Well, Mr. Kelly, is this enough gold to open the door to your illegal business?
Perhaps Kelly should talk with the gentleman.
I want a special Chinese girl, the one who came in this afternoon around 5:30 with a package from Mammy Kane.
Follow me, lad, to Kelly's back room. Take the door over there and turn to the right. Me office is at the end of the hall. I'll meet you there.
Right?
Oh, Gertie, you take over the bar. Keep tab on all the drinks. Drink hearty, me boy. Oh, Kelly!
Now, let's see. Yeah.
Such a pretty belaying pin. Now, which pocket did you keep the gold in, me bucko?
I don't know how long I was out, but when I woke up, I was lying in the bottom of a skiff. I was alone, except for a pudgy, bearded sailor who was rowing us through the dense fog. My hands were tied behind my back, and my feet were roped together. The rocking movement of the small boat didn't help the dull, throbbing pain in my head. So, after considerable effort, I managed to raise up into a sitting position.
Yeah, so you decided to wake up, huh?
Yeah. Ooh. Hey, where are we going?
To that old deep water packet out there.
Oh, there. Then what happens?
What happens? The captain has a new sailor.
A new sailor? You work for Kelly?
I work for whoever pays me.
How many new sailors have you delivered to the captain tonight?
You'll have plenty of mates on board. Don't worry about that.
Where's it going?
What?
The ship. Where's it going?
Who knows? It's a packet that carries coal. Who knows? Maybe you go to Puget Sound. That's a lovely trip to Puget Sound.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Yeah, lovely. What's your name?
Paladin.
Paladin, did you ever work on ships before?
No, not that I remember.
You would remember.
Yeah, I guess I would. Hey, why have you got my hands and my feet tied up like this?
Kelly ties you up. I untie you when we get to the ship.
Yeah. Ropes. Burning my wrists.
What did you say?
My wrists. Ropes burning them. Couldn't you just loosen it up a bit?
No.
Oh, what difference does it make? Just loosen it up a little, huh?
No. I untie you when we get to the ship.
Burned wrists wouldn't be too good for shoveling coal, would they?
Maybe not.
Look, I'm not asking you to untie me. Just loosen the rope, will you? Come on, please.
Maybe so. I think you're a good fellow. And you've got lots of troubles to come. Yeah, I'll loosen it for you, Paladin.
Oh, thanks.
Can you turn around?
Well, No. Not with my feet tied up. There's not enough room. Couldn't you just sort of reach around? Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, good. There.
Yeah, so. But Kelly ties good knots.
Yeah, he sure does.
Usually I have to cut the ropes, but this one does not seem to be too difficult. Could you move your arm?
Here.
Yeah, so.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. It's coming. Anyway. You dirty black-line dog!
I'm sorry, old mate. Thanks for untying my hands.
Constipation is something people don't talk about much, but it can be a problem for anyone, even doctors. And when constipation occurs, it's interesting to see just what doctors consider important about a laxative they might use or recommend. Well, a majority of the doctors we heard from had this to say.
A laxative should be effective, gentle, as close to natural acting as possible, and a medicine that can be used with complete confidence.
Now, X-Lax has been popular with many doctors and millions of people over the years because pleasant-tasting chocolated X-Lax is effective. Overnight, it helps you toward your normal regularity. X-Lax is gentle. Next morning, it gives you the closest thing to natural action. And that's why many doctors and millions of people use X-Lax with complete confidence. X-Lax, the laxative that helps you toward your normal regularity, gently, overnight. Is X-Lax in your medicine cabinet?
I took the sailor's knife and cut the rope away from my ankles and rowed back to shore. He was still unconscious when I tied the skiff to the wharf, but he was breathing, and I knew he'd be all right. It was a short walk back to Finn Alley. It must have been after midnight, but the Kelly house was still rolling with the same black-hearted drunks.
Oh, come on in, Sonny, and breast it. Oh, hey, you.
Surprised, Mr. Kelly?
You come back, hey, Paladin.
Oh, so you found my credentials in my wallet and remembered my name, huh? Well, I'm flattered, Mr. Kelly.
Now, Paladin, I had to do what I did. When I found out who you were, I was afraid you'd come back and kill me.
Now I'm back.
I'll make everything right with you, and then you go. Huh?
I'll go when you bring the Chinese girl to me.
Forget the Chinese girl. It'd mean nothing but trouble for you.
Where is she, Kelly?
I don't know. Take me advice, my friend, and forget her.
Stop dodging, Kelly. Maybe I should beat it out of you. I owe you a few blows for the one you gave me.
Will you keep away?
Oh, you put that bottle down and come out from behind the bar.
Get out of here!
Huh? Hey, your aim was better in the dark. Over that bar, Kelly.
Oh, you want to fight, Kelly, huh?
Why, you Now, Kelly. Kelly. The Chinese girl, where is she? Listen, Kelly, where is she?
Upstairs, in the last room on the left. The key's in my office. Get out of here. And stay away from my place, Paladin.
I'll stay away unless you come poking around my part of town. Someday San Francisco will blow up your waterfront, Kelly. I hope you and Mammy Kane live long enough to see the flames. Miss Wong was crouched in the corner of the locked room like a frightened animal. When she realized I was the one who entered the room, tears filled her eyes and ran down her cheeks. It was a quiet trip back to the home of her honorable aunt. Everyone was overjoyed, including, of course, Hey Boy. She did not come to work at the Carlton the next day. The following morning, I was just leaving my hotel room when there was a knock at the door. Oh, well, good morning, Miss Wong.
Well, good morning, Mr. Paladin.
Did you have a restful day off yesterday?
Oh, yes, sir.
Good.
Honorable aunt, so very kind. She served me breakfast in bed, dinner in bed, and supper in bed.
And how do you feel today?
Oh, happy to be back to work after so much food and so much rest.
Oh, well, I hope your appetite returns by this evening.
Yes, sir. Oh, how so?
I've made some special arrangements for you and Hey Boy.
Hey Boy.
I'll be leaving town on a business trip late this afternoon, but you and Hey Boy are invited to be my guests for a private dinner here in my room.
Oh, with a fireplace?
Yes, with fire and everything.
Fire. Does Hey Boy know this?
No, not yet.
No. Well, maybe you wait. We surprise him.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Now, the chef has promised to fix you a very special dinner.
Oh, I wonder what he will prepare for us.
Oh. Filet de bœuf, sauce béarnaise. Côtelette d'agneau, sauce soubise. Escalope de veau à la genoise. Pomme de terre, maître d'hôtel.
Mr. Paladin?
Yes?
If you know what the chef will prepare, do not tell me. Then Mr. Wong has a surprise.
All right. I won't tell you.
Not
It'll be a surprise.
Improved K-Site tune-up, the tune-up in a can.
Morning, sir. Help you?
I hope so.
Engine, huh?
Hasn't got the pickup of a kitty car.
Well, it's misfiring some.
Some? Mister, half my plugs are on strike.
Improved K-Site tune-up, the tune-up in a can.
Probably your rings are sticking, maybe your valves. When was that carburetor cleaned?
Not too recently.
Improved K-Site tune-up, the tune-up in a can.
Your car's not in such bad shape. All you need's a tune-up.
A tune-up? A $50 tune-up?
Now, relax. We'll add a can of K-Site tune-up to your gasoline, another can to your oil. That'll clean your whole firing zone. Valves, rings, plugs, carburetor, everything.
Mister, you're pouring it on.
No, you pour it in. $1.25 a can at most any service station. Results guaranteed or double your money back.
Improved K-Site tune-up, the tune-up in a can.
Have Gun, Will Travel. Created by Herb Meadow and Sam Rolfe, is produced and directed in Hollywood by Frank Paris and stars John Dehner as Paladin, with Ben Wright as Hey Boy. Tonight's story was specially written for Have Gun, Will Travel by Mr. Paris. Featured in the cast were Virginia Gregg, Joseph Kearns, Waldo Epperson, and Patty Gallagher. This is Hugh Douglas inviting you to join us again next week when CBS Radio presents Have Gun, Will Travel.
I know periodically we've got to pick up from some of these 50s shows, Armed Forces Radio shows, instead of the regular network productions. And it's great to hear that we have so many Have Gun Will Travels that are original productions. Some of the suspense that we've gotten lately are Armed Forces productions. So we take what we can find of the great shows. You know how that goes. And wonderful Virginia Gregg there as Miss Wong. You got to love it. Have Gun Will Travel, 66 years ago, August 9th, 1959, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Gunsmoke comes up next.
Civil defense is common sense. This is Pat Boone. In case of enemy attack, you must know your warning signals. A steady blast of 3 to 5 minutes means tune your radio dial to 640 or 1240. A 3-minute wavering tone or a series of short blasts, take cover immediately.
We know a lot of you love the genre of westerns, but if there was one western I get more requests for, it is Gunsmoke. And that's what you're going to hear now, a 1954 version from 71 years ago today, about a marshal that's not really a marshal, the story of Joe Fye.
Gunsmoke, brought to you by Chesterfield, America's most popular two-way cigarette. What a pair. Chesterfield King Size at the new low price. Chesterfield Regular. Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad, the transcribed story of the violence that moved west with young America, and the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man, Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet. It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful and a little lonely.
Doc.
Kitty.
Hello, Matt. Well, how you like my new buggy, Matt?
That's a nice rig.
Nice. It's a beauty.
Yeah, it sure is.
Doc took me for a drive up the Arkansas a ways, Matt. This buggy ride's about as easy as anything I was ever in.
Yeah, it's okay. For summer.
Sure, it's okay. What do you mean for summer?
Well, you can't drive that thing around in the snow, can you, Doc? You wouldn't even get out of Dodge with it.
Come snow, I'm not leaving, Doc. I never saw weather stop you yet, Doc. But don't pay any attention to the marshal. He's just talking because he'd like to have one.
I wouldn't even get into one of them unless I had a busted leg.
Listen, I don't know why we stopped to talk to him at all, Kitty. And besides, I thought you were supposed to have left town, Matt.
I'm leaving right now, Doc.
What? Where you going, Matt?
Chester and I are riding over to a place called El Cater.
What for?
Well, word came in that Carey Post is holed up over there.
Carey Post? I never heard of him.
He's a killer from the Dakota Territory. El Cater's as far south as he's ever come. I don't know him, Kitty. All I got's his picture on a wanted poster.
Oh, hello, Marshal.
Hello, John.
I was in El Cater once, Matt. Oh, it's a nice little town.
Yeah, so I've heard.
At least if you've never been there, nobody knows you. And you can ride in free and easy. That ought to help some.
Yeah, it will, Kitty. A lot.
Good luck, Matt.
Thanks, Kitty. I'll see you when I get back.
So long, Matt.
I swear, Mr. Dillon, this El Cater's duster and Dodge is.
I couldn't hardly see to breathe out there in the street.
You couldn't what?
I can't do nothing but think about a glass of beer.
Now, what'll you have, gentlemen?
You got any beer?
Of course we have.
Well, that's a delight to hear.
Make it two, bartender.
Okay.
Hey, who's this fella coming over, Mr. Dillon?
Hey, you men are strangers here, ain't you?
Yeah, we are.
Of course you are. I've lived here all my life, man and boy. And I ain't never seen neither one of you.
Well, I guess that explains our never having met.
Well, Grimes is my name, Cicero Grimes. I ain't asking yours, now don't get me wrong.
Oh, we haven't got anything to hide. My name's Dillon, and this is Chester Proudfoot.
How you do? Welcome to Elkader, gentlemen. And I'll tell you something else. You buy me a beer, and I won't ask you no questions, but I'll talk to you. Providing you're honest, of course. I won't talk to no crook.
Oh, we're pretty honest, Grimes.
Cicero'll do.
Okay. Bartender, will you make that 3 beers, huh?
Well, thank you, Dillon. And you too,
Chester.
Chester.
Elkader's a pretty lively town, huh, Cicero?
Well, it was and it ain't.
What?
It was lively and it ain't no more.
Oh. Well, why's that?
Joe Fye. He done it. Come here 2 weeks ago and there ain't been a fight since.
Yeah, 3 beer.
Here you are, bartender. Tell me about this Joe Fye, Cicero.
Oh, Joe Fye don't bother me none, Dillon. I'm a peaceful man. I don't even carry a gun. It's the wild ones. Fellas like Carrie Post and such all that Joe Fye gets after.
Did you say Carrie Post?
Easy, Chester.
It's all right. Carrie Post ain't here no more. Joe Fye run him out of town right off. He run 3 other fellas out, too.
Oh, what for?
'Cause he won't stand for no disorder, that's why. And they was all gunmen, too. Yes, sir, bad. Carrie Post, he said he'd wait till somebody shoots Joe Fye.
This Joe Fye must be quite a gunman himself, huh?
Ain't none better. Ain't a man in the whole country that'll stand up to him.
Is that so?
Yeah, been here 2 weeks. Nobody's faced him yet.
Well, if nobody ain't faced him, how do you know he's such a good gunman?
Well, you'll find out, Chester, when you see him.
It don't make sense to me.
What's his game, Cicero? Why does he want to run Elkader?
It's his job, Dillon.
His job?
Well, sure. That's what they sent him here for.
Well, who sent him?
The government.
What?
Oh, maybe I didn't tell you. Joe Fye's a United States Marshal.
He's a what?
He's a U.S. Marshal. What's wrong with that?
What? Cicero, maybe you don't know it, but there's only one U.S. Marshal in this whole territory, and he's standing right...
Hold it, Chester. We'll find out what's going on here soon enough.
Yes, sir.
Meantime, don't worry about Joe Fye, huh? He isn't after you.
No, he won't bother you none, Chester. But Dillon here, that's different.
What do you mean?
Well, Dillon looks like a gunman to me. And if there's one thing Joe Fye won't stand for around here, it's a gunman. Yes, sir. He's going to run Dillon right out of town first time he lays eyes on him.
The quality is high in every Chesterfield you buy. The nicotine is low and we can show the reason why. We analyze tobaccos, we experiment and test. So when you're buying Chesterfield, you know you buy the best. Chesterfield's for me, Chesterfield's for me. You just say it's Chesterfield's for me.
Your best cigarette buy today is Chesterfield. There's Chesterfield King Size at the new low price. And for your convenience, Chesterfield Regular. What a pair. Either way, you get the taste and mildness you want. A refreshing smoke every time. Either way, you get highest quality, low nicotine. Buy a carton of Chesterfield. They're best for you.
Chester was right. I was the only U.S. Marshal in that part of the country. So who or what Joe Fye was, I had no idea. But I figured if I kept quiet and waited around a while, I might find out. So Chester and I went over to the one restaurant in town and filled up on hogback and pinto beans and then found ourselves some shade on the boardwalk facing the main street and sat down. We hadn't been there long when a man dressed in a fine suit of buckskin and wearing a big white John B. Stetson crossed the street and came up to us. He had one gun tied to his hip and another stuck in his belt.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Hello.
Don't believe I've seen you men in El Cader before.
We've never been here before.
Staying along?
I hadn't thought about it, one way or the other.
You know who I am?
Marshal Pye, isn't it?
Good. You've already heard of me.
Yeah, we have.
And that'll save us time. Gentlemen, I don't like gunmen here.
I ain't no gunman.
I was thinking more of your friend than you.
Now, you move in pretty fast, Marshal.
I mean business, gentlemen. You make trouble here, and I'll kill both of you.
What?
Many a man has died who was a little slow believing me, mister.
You killed a lot of men, huh?
Every one that's ever crossed me.
And how many's that?
I don't keep count. Doesn't matter.
No, I don't guess it does.
Say now, here comes a fellow looking for pleasure.
Yeah, he sure is.
I won't tolerate that.
You gonna stop him?
If I have to kill him.
Oh, now you can't do that.
Wait a minute, Chester.
Must be friends of his. They're shutting him up.
They just told him. See, they're pointing over here at me. The man doesn't know. He hasn't been to town since I took over.
Well, he sure calmed down fast enough. There he goes, mild as milk.
You should thank those men for that. They just saved his life.
It's a pretty tight town you keep, Pye.
It's a marshal's job, isn't it?
Well, you're the marshal.
And don't you forget it, either of you. I trust you've learned what'll happen if you do.
Yeah, I got a pretty good idea, Marshal.
No man's dared fight me yet.
I know. I heard.
And don't forget it. Good day.
So long.
Well, of all the blowed-up, mean, hog-headed men I ever saw.
You know, I don't know whether it's his being smart or everybody else around here being stupid, but it's sure working, Chester.
How do you mean?
He's got them all buffaloed. He hasn't had to fight once. Just see how he handled that cowboy. He let those other men do his work for him. And with us, he waited till he was sure we knew about his reputation before he got tough.
You mean you don't think he's a gunman at all?
Well, I don't know what he is, Chester. But I got an idea how I might find out.
How?
I'll show you. And if I can take care of Joe Fry, then all I have to do is sit here and wait for Carrie Post to ride back to town. The first thing I did was to go to the general store and buy an old Navy pistol. It wasn't much of a gun, and for $5, the storekeeper threw in a worn-out holster and a cartridge belt. He tried to sell me some ammunition, too, but I was afraid the pistol might go off by accident and blow up if anybody was to carry it around loaded. Now, from there, we went back to the Alamo Saloon and spent the next 2 hours talking to Cicero Grimes. This time, I told him who I was. And after I explained the whole deal to him a couple of times, he seemed willing to sit in.
And there's only one thing I don't like about it, Marshal Dillon.
Oh, what's that?
Well, supposing you guessed it wrong. Supposing Joe Fye is something of a gunman after all.
Oh, don't you worry about that, Cicero. I'll be right there.
Well, it could still go wrong, and if it does, I'll get shot.
Well, that's a chance you're taking to help the law, Cicero. You don't have to do it if you don't want to.
Man, you get paid for taking chances, Marshal, and I don't.
No, you don't. But there is one thing. You'll be the kind of hero after.
Say, I will, won't I?
Well, everybody'll be buying you drinks from here on out, Cicero. Why, you'll be famous, like George Washington and all them fellas.
Yeah. Say, that's kind of getting paid, ain't it?
Sure it is.
Hey, Marshal.
Yeah?
How come you picked me out for this job? I'm a pretty worthless sort of fella.
Oh, no, you're not, Cicero. Maybe you don't do much but just sit around in here and sponge drinks off everybody, but You ain't worthless.
Right now, Cicero, you're the most important man in El Cater.
Oh, Marshal, you're just talking. There's lots of fellas could help you out.
No, there aren't. You're the one man in town that's least expected to stand up to Joe 5. You've never even worn a gun before.
I sure ain't. I don't believe in guns.
Well, don't you see? This way we'll really show him up, huh?
Well, I guess you're right, Marshal. And I sure hope nothing bad happens.
Well, I promise you that I'll do everything I can, Cicero. But on a deal like this, something can always go wrong. I'm not going to try to fool you about that.
You know, that's what I like about you, Marshal. You don't try to hide nothing from me.
Are you all set, then?
I guess so. But I feel sort of funny with this gun on my hip.
Well, you look fine, Cicero.
Well, let's get going. Now, you know what you're going to do now, huh?
Yeah, I got it all, Marshal. At least I think I have.
Well, don't think too hard. Just let it happen. It'll come to you once you get started.
Sure, yeah, I'll do that. I'll just let it happen.
Well, go ahead, then. We'll follow you.
Okay.
Cicero's quite a fella, ain't he, Mr. Dillon?
Yeah, he sure is, Chester. Hope I'm right about this. I'd hate to see him get hurt.
Or killed.
Okay, get up there and do his shooting for him, Chester. And then come on back before anybody sees you, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yippee! Hello! Hey, Pop! Joke 5! Come on out to play, Marshal! Yippee! Hey, where are you, Pie? Come on out of your hole! Come on, Pie! That's...
All right, that's enough, Chester. That's enough shooting. Come on back.
Yeah, you're scared. That's what's the matter with you.
There he comes, Mr. Dillon.
Come on
Right
out.
across the street.
Come on out, Cathy.
Yeah.
Come on here when I get you.
What's going on here? What's the matter with you, Cicero?
Ain't nothing the matter with me, Marshal 5.
What are you doing with that gun? Take it off. Take it off, I said, before I kill you.
Go ahead, Pie. Go on. Kill me if you think you can. You didn't know about me, did you? I'll show you who's a gunman around here.
You must be drunk talking like that.
It'd be better for you if I was drunk, but I ain't. I always do my gunfighting plumb sober.
You going crazy?
I'll tell you something, Joe Pye. The reason I spend so much time in the saloon there is to forget about all the men I killed. Sometimes I can't forget. And then I got to put my gun on and go out and kill me another one.
He ain't making much sense, Mr. Dillon.
It doesn't matter, Chester.
You're
Let
lying.
him talk.
You're drunk and you're lying.
Am I?
Get your hand away from that gun, Cicero. I'm warning you.
Well, I can't shoot without pulling my gun out, can I?
You're not going to shoot anybody. Especially me.
Yes, sure I am. I am. I just told you. I gotta do it, Pye. I'm sorry for you, but I gotta do it.
I've had enough of this. Cicero, you get your hands up before I kill you.
No, you don't now. Stay away from me.
I never saw a man so eager to die. Now do as I say.
No, I won't do nothing you say. You can't hurt me. You don't know it, but you can't hurt me at all.
I can kill you.
Now go ahead. Go ahead, try it. Go on. Draw.
There's no man in the world can beat me, and you know it.
I don't know it. I never even seen you shoot. Nobody has. But you're just about to see me.
For the last time, take your hand off that gun.
Now, watch me, Pye. Watch me. I'm just about to draw. I'm about to draw, everybody.
Go on, shoot him, Cicero, and get it over with.
Okay, I will. Yes, sir, that's what I'll do. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right now.
No. Don't pull that gun. Don't, Cicero.
Don't worry, I'll make it easy for you, Pye. I'll shoot you in the head so you won't suffer so much. Right in the nose, maybe.
No, don't.
Now, you see? There. Now, I got you covered. Why, you didn't even try to draw.
Don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Don't shoot, Cicero. Don't shoot me.
I'm going to...
I wouldn't draw on you. I was only fooling.
Yeah, sure. Yes, sir. He was only fooling. But you're all through fooling now, Joe Pye. Here, I'll take those guns of yours. First this one. Now, throw it away. Then I'll take this and do the same thing. There. Come on out, everybody. I got your lion tamed.
What do you do?
shut up, everybody. Look at here. My gun ain't even loaded, see? Yes, sir. You're all through here, Joe Five. Go find your horse and ride him out of town. You ain't no U.S. Marshal anyways. You've been lying the whole time. Now, get going.
Wait here, Chester. I want to talk to Five.
Oh, wasn't nothing to it, men. Y'all got to take me in my windbag, that's all.
Five. Wait a minute, Five. I'd like to talk to you a minute.
Leave me alone. Haven't they done enough?
I'm not going to hurt you.
Yes, you are. You're a gunman. And I talked rough to you today. Now you're going to...
Wait a minute, Five. I only want to ask you a couple of questions, and then you can go.
Ask me what?
About this U.S. Marshal business. Was that your idea? I mean, were you alone in this, or did somebody put you up to it?
Well, all my life, I've wanted to be a lawman.
Huh? Why?
I don't know. Maybe so's everybody sort of look up to me. But I knew it couldn't last long. I knew something would happen sooner or later.
Well, if you wanted to be a lawman, why didn't you go be one somewhere? Why did you come here and lie about it?
You don't understand. I couldn't be a lawman, not a real one.
Well, why not?
Well, you saw what happened with Cicero Grimes.
Yeah, I saw it.
I'm a coward, mister. That's what I am, a coward. Always have been. I couldn't be a marshal, not for long. That'd take somebody like you, maybe. You could be a marshal.
Maybe. But you're saying the only reason that you came here and told everybody you were the law was just a kind of a game you were playing? Sort of like a kid?
Like a kid. I guess you're right. What do you care about me?
Well, I thought you had some other reason for wanting to run this town.
Oh, no. No, I'm not a crook, mister. I never did anything bad.
I believe you, Fi. Where you from, anyway?
Boston.
Boston?
A long time ago. I ran away when I was 15.
I see.
I want to go now, mister. I want to get out of this place.
Okay.
No offense, but I sure hope I never run into any of you people again.
I understand. But there is one thing, Fi.
What?
You go on wearing guns and somebody's going to kill you for sure.
I never wore a gun in my life till I came to Al-Qaeda. I always wanted to, but I never dared. You know, it was kind of fun while it lasted.
Yeah. So long, Fi.
So long, mister.
What a pair.
What a buy. They're talking about Chesterfield King Size at the new low price. And Chesterfield Regular, America's most popular two-way cigarette. Maybe you've noticed in recent weeks how many king-size smokers are changing to Chesterfield. In sizing up the king-size situation, it's a fact that today you get more value from king-size Chesterfield than from any other king-size cigarette.
What a buy.
Chesterfield gives you highest quality, low nicotine.
You get the taste you want, the mildness you want. A really refreshing smoke every time.
Chesterfield King Size is the one and only premium quality king-size cigarette. Buy a carton at the new low price. Get highest quality with Chesterfield King Size. Highest quality with Chesterfield Regular. They satisfy millions. They're best for you.
Dillon.
What, Chester?
We've been here in Elkader most week now, and that carry post ain't showed up yet. How do you know but what he went back to Dakota Territory?
Maybe the word about Joe Fi hasn't got to him yet, Chester. But we can't wait much longer.
Well, morning, Marshal.
Now, it's Dillon, Cicero.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting.
How are you, Cicero?
Fat as a fall hog. Say, you fellas was right. Everybody, even the strangers, been doing nothing but buying me drinks and listening to my story. But don't worry, Marshal. I mean, Dillon. I'm real careful about what I tell him.
Oh, you're doing fine, Cicero.
Say, you know something else? The bartender at the Alamo has hung that old Navy pistol I used over the bar. I guess it's kind of famous already.
Well, it ought to be. It made the whole town of Elkader ashamed of itself for getting took in, so.
Yes, sir, that's what the bartender says. That's why he put it there. To make him remember, he says.
My goodness alive. Fellow's sure raising a lot of dust. What's he in such a hurry for?
Well, that's... Hey, Marshal.
Yeah, I see him, Cicero.
What is it, Mr. Dillon?
It's Carry Post, Chester. You two stay out of the way now.
Not me, I ain't. No, I'm going to watch this.
Then you sit right there, Cicero. What he means is don't follow him.
Hello, Post.
I don't know you.
You've been a long time getting back to town.
What are you talking about?
Now, Joe Fi left a week ago. He had you buffaloed, didn't he?
Now, look here.
Shut up. This may upset you some, Post, but I'm a real marshal.
What?
Matt Dillon from Dodge. I've been waiting for you.
No.
And I'm taking you back with me.
What for? I've never even seen you before now.
You're wanted for murder in Dakota Territory. And you know something else? I don't expect one bit of trouble out of you.
Marshal.
I'm taking your gun, Post. Easy. Just like this.
Sure. Sure, Marshal. I wouldn't make no trouble. Take it.
I got it. Now get back on your horse. We're leaving for Dodge.
Oh, Mr. Dillon, that was the easiest thing I ever saw. How did you know he wouldn't fight?
Post's nothing but a murderer, Chester. He's not a fighter.
Well, you got him. And you got rid of that Joe Fi, too. Him pretending to be a marshal. It was sure worth coming up here.
I don't know, Chester. Joe Fi ran this town pretty well. But the lid's off now. And it's too bad I couldn't have left him alone. He was doing fine.
L&M goes king size. Yes, L&M goes king size. Now, L&M is king size as well as regular. Both have the same low price. Both have the miracle tip for the effective filtration you need. Yes, it's the filter that counts, and L&M has the best. You get much more flavor, much less nicotine, a light and mild smoke. Yes, this is it. L&M filters, just what the doctor ordered. Buy a carton, king size or regular, both at the same low price. L&M filters, America's highest quality and best filter tip cigarette.
Gunsmoke, produced and directed by Norman McDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. Tonight's story was specially written for Gunsmoke by John Meston, with music composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Featured in the cast were Ralph Moody, Vic Perrin, and John Dehner. Parley Bear is Chester, Howard McNear is Doc, and Georgia Ellis is Kitty. Join us again next week as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal, fights to bring law and order out of the wild violence of the West in Gunsmoke. electronics accomplish a lot, but scientific wizardry alone will not do the job. Take, for example, the protective radar screen around our country. It's the best and latest technical equipment, and yet it's full of holes. Plugging these holes is the job of the Ground Observer Corps. Today, you're needed for the defense of your country. Teenagers, men and women of all ages, sign up for the Silver Wings of the Ground Observer Corps. Be the eyes that guard the blind spots in our aerial defenses. Contact your nearest Civil Defense Center for full information. And remember, next week at this same time, Chesterfield will bring you another transcribed story of the Western frontier on Gunsmoke. This is the CBS Radio Network.
Yeah, sometimes fakers do a better job than the real people. 71 years ago, August 9th, 1954, Gunsmoke here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Okay, Peg Lynch, Alan Bunce, Couple Next Door will wrap us up in a moment.
Civil defense is common sense. This is Boris Karloff. No one can guarantee the survival of every home during a nuclear war, but a strong civil defense can save millions of lives. Make sure that yours is one of them. Learn how to protect your home. Call Civil Defense today.
A reminder to the people who look for our podcast, tomorrow we're going to have a bunch of different podcasts making their way out. Because what we'll have coming in tomorrow will be the day before D-Day shows, or VE Day, I should say, Victory in Europe. As NBC was reporting, it's about to happen, and we found a big, long, almost 6 hours worth of audio, and I'm going to give you as much of it as I can get pushed out over the next little bit. And at the same time, you'll get a look at daytime radio back in 1945 with a couple of soap operas you probably never heard of. We'll also hear Mary Margaret McBride, The Guiding Light, Betty Crocker, Ma Perkins, Pepper Young's Family, Mary Noble, Backstage Wife. All these things you've heard of, we'll have all those for you. And, of course, they'll be peppered with all sorts of news stories in them as well. That will be in addition to tomorrow's podcast, which is mostly comedy. It Pays to Be Ignorant, Stan Freberg, Abbott and Costello, and Date with Judy and Lum and Abner. And that's coming up in 2 days, I should say. That's coming up on the 11th. No, that's coming up on the 10th. I've got it right. I was right the first time. So tomorrow it's a drama with Suspense, Somebody Knows, Mysterious Traveler, and Quiet Please. And we'll also have the Bomb Day podcast going out. Okay, now we have right now an episode of The Couple Next Door. Peg Lynch, Alan Bunce, and from 65 years ago, August 4th, 1960, seems like somebody's in the house that shouldn't be.
CBS Radio brings you The Couple Next Door, written by Peg Lynch and starring Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce.
What are you doing out of bed? Can you come up here? What do you want, Betsy? Now, you get back to bed and go to sleep, dear.
I'm scared. I heard a noise. Can I have a light on in my room?
Oh, Betsy, no. Now, you cannot have a light on in your room. There's a light in the hall here, and that is plenty. Now, you get back to bed.
I heard a noise in my room, in the closet or something.
Oh, Betsy, really? Nonsense. Now, get into bed, and I will look in the closet. Go on, now, cover up. Honestly, it's so late now. Do you realize it's 10:30? I had no idea we'd get back from the Beitner's picnic so late. Honey, come on, get into bed. Now, stay there.
I'm scared. Will you sit with me until I go to sleep?
Oh, Betsy, now, really, there is nothing in your closet, I'm sure. See? See, there's nothing on the shelf up here. No, not a thing. Just your hats. Or behind your clothes, see, or on the floor. Just your shoes down here. Nothing.
Would you look in the bathroom?
Oh, yes. I will look in the bathroom. No, there's nothing in here either.
pull the shower curtains back and look in the bathtub.
Oh, Betsy, really? What's the matter with you? There. Can you see in here? I got the shower curtains pulled back, and you see there's nothing.
Well, I heard a noise.
Now, what kind of a noise?
I don't know. Just a noise. Would you look under my bed?
Yes, I will look under your bed. Oh, really, dear? Well, my goodness, you know who's under your bed?
Who?
Santa Claus. Why, Santa Claus, what are you doing under Betsy's bed in the middle of the summer? And he's just sitting there reading a book. Now, you get back up to the North Pole there, Santa, and get to work. Really, only 4 months to Christmas, and he sits there with his nose in a book.
Oh, Mommy.
Now, you go to sleep. You go to sleep. There is nothing in your room. Daddy and I are coming up to bed in a few minutes, too.
Leave the door to the hall wide open, will you, please?
Yes.
I know I heard a noise.
You go to sleep.
These days, millions of listeners are finding CBS Radio's new dramatic series, Bestseller, more habit-forming than salted peanuts. Bestseller, full-length, uncut serial dramatizations of some of the most popular novels of our time. Bestseller, bringing to vivid life novels eagerly read by millions. Be sure to be listening for Bestseller each Monday through Friday. Remember, too, a half dozen more of America's most listened-to daytime dramas come your way from CBS Radio. Our own Couple Next Door, Ma Perkins, Young Dr. Malone, The Right to Happiness, The Second Mrs. Burton, and Whispering Streets. Together with Bestseller, they represent the daytime drama that's impossible to beat. CBS Radio's winning 7 daytime dramas. Hear each of them, many or all 7, weekdays at this CBS Radio address.
What are you doing out of bed again, young lady?
Well, I heard a noise again in my room.
Oh, nonsense. Your mother was up here. She looked all over your room and there was nothing.
I don't care. I heard something, and I'm scared.
Oh, honestly.
What is it? What's the matter? Oh, really, aren't you asleep?
No, she's not asleep. She's still hearing noises.
Oh,
now,
now,
look, you
Betsy.
get back into bed. You hear me? Hurry up.
Betsy, I looked all over your room. I looked in your closet. I looked in your bathroom.
I don't care. I heard something again.
Yeah, I know what you're up to. You just want an excuse for leaving a light on in your room, and you're not going to have one now. You got plenty of light coming in from the hall. Now, you turn your bed lamp off and you go to sleep.
I suppose I could put one of those little night lights down by the floor in her room.
No. Now, see, there you go again, giving in to her right away.
It isn't giving in. The book says if a child seems scared that it's better to leave a light on.
She's got plenty of light coming in from the hall now. Now, didn't I tell you to get back into bed?
I don't want to. Please, Daddy. I know I heard something under the bed.
Oh, Betsy.
Well, look under the bed, and again I will look in the closet and the bathroom.
Oh, this is a lot of nonsense. Honestly, we're just indulging that child.
Well, I'm not indulging.
Yes,
I
we
think we
are.
at least take a look, can't you? And
All
just
right,
make
I'm taking
sure.
a look.
All right,
But
now take a look then.
Pete's
Betsy,
sake.
you're
All right,
perfectly
I'm
all right. Get into bed. What is...
What is it?
Get out of bed. Get out of the room. Go on, both of you. Get out. Get out. Hurry up and get out of here. Go on.
What was it?
Yes, for heaven's sakes, what was it shoving us
I
out
don't
of
know
the
what
room
it
like
was.
that?
I looked under the bed.
Yes,
There were
yes.
2 great big glaring eyes.
You mean a man or some animal?
I don't know. Some great big thing is all I know. It must be, I don't know, woodchuck or a raccoon or something.
Oh, good heavens, I hope it wasn't a skunk.
What are we going to do, Daddy?
Well, now, I don't know. Now, just let me think a minute. Don't bother me. Let me think a minute. Let go of me, will you? Now, look, I tell you what, get the flashlight. I'll get my gun, see?
Your gun?
Yes.
You're not going to shoot off that hunting rifle. You'll blast a hole through the wall.
Look, just get the flashlight so I can see under the bed.
What are you going to do, dear? I mean...
Yes, what are you going to do, Daddy?
I can't do anything with you two tagging my heels and hanging on to me like that. Let go, will you?
Well...
I know what you're going to do, though. You are both going into our bedroom and close the door.
No.
Yes.
I am not going in there. I'm going to stay with you.
Oh.
Betsy, I want you to go into Mommy and Daddy's bedroom and close the door. Go on, now, get in there.
I want to see what's under my bed.
Get in there!
Can I keep the door open just a crack so I can peek out?
Yes, you can. What do you plan to do with that gun, dear? I mean, you certainly can't go in Betsy's room and get down on the floor with a gun in one hand and a flashlight in the other and expect to defend yourself.
Well...
What if the thing rushes at you?
Oh, thing. Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's going to rush at me, obviously. It's been there in Betsy's room for an hour since we got home from the picnic, and we just didn't know. I mean, it didn't rush at Betsy, so...
Well, she wasn't cornering it either.
Well...
Any animal will fight when he's cornered. Now, you don't even know what it is that's under that bed in there.
Well...
Now, why don't we just leave her door closed? Now, listen to me, Anna. Listen to me. Just leave her door closed, and tomorrow we will call the fire department or something.
Don't call the fire department.
Well, they rescue animals. They're always getting cats or something out of drain pipes or something like that, or the SPCA. Anything, but I don't think you should go back into Betsy's room,
All right, now,
I
look,
really don't.
at least I'm going to find out what this thing is. I'm a grown man, and I'm not calling up somebody and saying there's something under my bed, for heaven's sakes.
Well, it isn't under yours, it's under Betsy's.
All right, that would sound even worse. There's something with big, glaring eyes under my daughter's bed. How would that sound, now I ask you?
I think it sounds...
Now,
It would be
look,
more
right.
sensible to call somebody up than to go in there and have this thing attack you with a gun
Never
in
mind,
your
will you?
hand
Now, I'm
and a
going to do this. I've
flashlight.
got to find out what it is. Now, stand back.
Be careful.
Stand back,
Be careful.
will you?
Now, be careful.
All right,
Careful,
all
dear.
right.
At least put something over your head.
Oh.
Whatever it is, you don't want it flying out and biting your face, dear.
Now, stand back.
Please, dear. Please. Now,
let
be
go
careful.
of me. Would you how can
Now,
I
be
do it if
careful
you're
now.
hanging
Look,
on to me?
Look, come here. Can't you kneel down here in the doorway and flash your flashlight under the bed, and then you can back up and slam the door quickly, you know, if the thing dashes out.
Oh, well...
Wouldn't that be a better idea, dear?
Well...
Wouldn't it be? Get down on the floor.
All right.
Dear. Yeah,
All right.
I better get out of here. Wait,
Yeah, get out, look out. Now, you ready?
You're careful now, dear. Be careful now, dear.
Yeah.
Frankly, I'm more scared of you with that gun in your hand than I am of whatever's under the bed. I tell you the way...
Oh, George.
What was that?
Look out, will you? Let me see. Let me see. I got
Look out, dear. Look out.
Well, for Pete's sakes.
What?
It's an owl.
An owl? It couldn't be an owl.
I can see it. There's an owl under Betsy's bed.
Well, how could an owl get in the house?
Let me see it.
Get back in that bedroom, will you, Betsy?
I want to see the owl.
Never mind. Get back. Get her back, will you? For Pete's sakes, both of you.
Get back in the room now.
Go on, now. Get me the yardstick.
Get you the what?
Get me the yardstick.
Yardstick? What for? What do you mean yardstick?
I want the yardstick. Open Betsy's screen, and I'm going to open it and try to shoo him out.
I didn't know
Hurry
what
up,
a yardstick for. Honestly, I don't know where it is. Betsy, will you please get back in the other bedroom? Now, I've got to go downstairs and see if I can find a yardstick for Daddy. Oh! There's another! There he is!
There's another owl!
What? For the love of my... Where?
There. Look. We're sitting on the banisters.
Oh.
I just started down the stairs,
right.
and all of a sudden,
I see
this
it.
thing with great big eyes looked up at me, and I just...
All right. Get back, will you? Now, don't get panicky. Where did they come from, for heaven's sakes? How'd they get in the house?
Well, you be careful yourself now. Do they bite?
What?
Do owls bite?
Owls bite? I don't know owls, but look it up. Go look up owls.
What do you mean, go look up owls?
See if they bite. Look it up in the encyclopedia.
The encyclopedia's downstairs. I'm not going past that thing.
Oh.
You go look up owls.
Oh, Daddy, what are we going to do?
I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to get him out of the house.
Shouldn't we call somebody?
Who?
I don't know, but it always says whatever you want, look in the classified.
Well, I don't think there's anybody listed as an owl chaser. Now, look, we'll open up all the doors and windows and just try to shoo them out. Get out! Go on, get out!
Mommy?
Get back in that room and close the door. Don't hit the owl with the broom, dear. He might get mad and bite you.
Gee, what's Daddy got on his head?
Go on!
Wire basket. I made him put it on in case owls bite. I didn't know.
What's he got on his hand?
His big asbestos mitts that he uses for the outdoor grill.
Go on,
Come
go
dear.
on. Now, go on. Get out!
Did you get the last one out?
Oh, boy, yeah, I hope it's the last one. Got it.
Gee, Daddy, you look funny.
Well,
Betsy.
Never mind.
There's Daddy has had a rough time.
Oh,
Well, you poor thing.
Yeah.
Got the last one on.
yeah,
Honestly, I just never heard of owls getting in anyone's house before.
owls.
How do you suppose they got in?
Down the chimney.
Oh, I don't think they could get down the chimney, dear.
Well, I looked in the living room, and there's a bunch of owl feathers in the fireplace.
Really?
So I assume they came down the chimney.
For heaven's sakes.
Oh, boy, am I exhausted.
Why would they come down the chimney, do you suppose?
What do you mean, why would they come down the
Well, I
chimney?
mean, did they intend to, Or do you suppose they perched on the rim of the chimney and lost their balance and toppled in?
Well, I'll tell you what my considered opinion is. They intended to. They flew around for hours looking just for my house.
Oh, honey.
They did now, and one of them said to the other, there it is, there's Piper's house. Come on, pal, let's get him.
Oh, darling.
Sure.
You take everything personally.
Well, isn't it true now? I ask you.
I guess
we had
so.
raccoons, didn't we? We had bats, didn't
Yes,
we,
we had
in the
raccoons
attic?
and we
All
had
those
bats.
animals that Betsy brought home from camp. Now we got owls under the bed.
Gee, I thought it was fun. I wish we could have kept one for a pet.
A pet? Let me tell you something. That is all Daddy needs. Pet owls running around, right, Daddy?
Yeah.
You want some pet owls?
Yeah, sure.
Instead of everything
by,
else.
by the dozen.
Ah, dear. Come on
Oh.
now. It's 11:30, for heaven's sakes. Let's all get to bed.
What?
Is that in the house?
Oh, no. It's the one I shoot out the front door. He's just standing there. He's probably planning and plotting how to get back in.
Well, unless he rings the doorbell, let's not worry about it, huh? Now, come on, let's get some sleep. Betsy, look at time
Well,
it
I'll
is,
tell you
darling.
something. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised to see an owl ring my doorbell. I really wouldn't.
See to that. Come on now, let's get back up to bed. Turn off the lights, dear. Lock the door. Betsy, come on, dear. Get back.
The Couple Next Door stars Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce.
65 years ago, August 9th, 1960, The Couple Next Door on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. See you tomorrow for our Sunday podcast. I'm Wyatt Cox. See you tomorrow for more Classic Radio Theater.